KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. KO 86. Knockout Boxing. Knockout 86. KO Boxing. Whatever you want to call me, I'm live. I'm here. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Smash that like button as you come in the building. We feeling good. We back damn near to 100%. I think I got one more night of taking decongestions, then I'm back. But we feeling good. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you new here, sub up. Hit that super chat, man. Donate to the channel. Hit the Cash App as well. Cash App is $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And I just got notification. from YouTube. You can now join the channel as a member from your iPhone. You ain't got to get a desktop no more. You ain't got to get a laptop no more. If you want to join the channel as a member for exclusive content, you can do it right from your iPhone right now using your Apple Pay. So join the channel as a member because we give back to y'all every single damn week. We've been getting all our predictions right. Just ask the channel members that's already here. All our predictions last week, correct the mundo. And we got the Jerron Boots in his card this week, so you know we going to have them picks coming to you live and in color, man. Let's see who we got in the building, then we're going to get straight to it. I got so many things to talk about. So many things to talk about, bro. We're going to try to come together in today's show, and we're going to fix boxing. Or if we don't fix it, we're going to point out the real problems in boxing. And it's a few. The promoters, the fighters, these fake con men disguised as content creator, and some of you fake-ass fight fans. Oh, we're going to talk today. As well as we got a lot of hot topics we're going to cover too, man. It's going to be a busy show. It's going to be a busy show. But before we speak to everybody, I got to say special shout out to my baby, Miss KO. Shout out to my baby. And if y'all see it pinned in the chat, we got the vlog channel going. If you want a day in the life of me, my lovely wife, sometimes the kids might be on there, but we got a behind-the-scenes vlog where y'all get to see what we do every single day, bro. Every single day, from working out to husband duties, wifely duties, cooking, going out, everything, bro. Go check out that vlog channel. We over there working, too. And as always, I'm over here talking this good boxing. So let's keep these things growing and going together. Shout out to my dog, Tim Carey. Not Jim Carrey. 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, what up, KO in chat? What up, Tim? Salute to you, always showing love to the channel. Shout out to my brother Soul Glow. 1 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to all things. Hashtag anger management crew 5-stick gang in the 2 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. We appreciate you, big dog. All right. Slide on up to the top of this thing. Let's see who we got in the building. Drop a comment. Hit the like button. You got to drop comments. You got to hit the like button because we need to get the engagement algorithm up so people will know that we over here live and they'll come in the building and they'll see that the boy KO is cooking. Realistic Washington fan. What up? All things awesomer. Brother Huey Q. What's good, bro? Mr. Bono, Tim Carey, Big Braille, Mr. Make 'em Sick, Mike Moss. Showtime the guy, no face, no case. D1, my dog, what up? Z in the building. Y'all go subscribe to D1, mind you. Brother over there cooking, dropping good content. Y'all go check him out now. Million Films, what up? Z, what up? B Moore's finest in the building. What up with it? Victor, what's good? Texas. H-Town in this. H-Town in there. Rozilla Jones, what up? Tez 305, what's good with you? William Old School also has a channel, and him and D1 have a channel together. They got a podcast together. Angry white men. They some angry ass white dudes, man. They some real ones, though, but they some angry ass white dudes over there talking that boxing. Y'all go subscribe to them. TY 007. What up, bro? Salute to you. Don Ballin. What up? Creole, the Traveler. What's up, Creole? Salute to you. 600 said, what's good, bro? Kendra Scott, what's happening with you? Anthony Peanut Mason, what's good? OG Victor, I'll speak to you twice. What up? Nostalgia Live. What up, homie? Salute to you, big dog. There they go. Told you. Told you. Angry White Man Boxing Podcast. In there. What up, bro? Salute to y'all. London Walker, what's good? GB, what up? Todd Cowboy. I'm a Todd Cowboy fan. Boy, we almost put up 40 2 weeks in a row, boy. Dak Prescott, the MVP, boy. That's my quarterback. Kathina's Gill, it's a great week. The Cowboys won, the Eagles lost. I'm feeling good. So if y'all don't see Deem today, y'all know why. If y'all don't see my brother Deem today, y'all know why, man. He's probably depressed because the Eagles lost. AJ Brown demanded a trade. Yeah, he ain't really demand a trade. I just hope that he do. I hope they locker room is pissed off right now. Kathina's, what up, bro? Salute to you. I will let you know when we decide to come to the fair. I will let you know, bro. DXN Tsunami, but we will be there to try to load in Mac. We coming to the Mac truck. DXN Tsunami, what up? Point Pounder, NW, what's good? SBG Mello, what's happening with you? Salute to you. My big dog, Milo in here. Milo! Baltimore, what up? Asante L, what up? WTF Media, what's good, bro? Cal Cooley, OG Cal, what up, Cal? NHA 2, my bro, what up, NHA? Salute to you, fam. No more sleepwalking. What's happening with you, my dog? Night Rider. What up, Night Rider? Salute, homie. Appreciate you, dog. I always appreciate you, fam. Puerto Rican rum. What up, mate? Rum is only good to me when I'm drinking a pina colada on vacation. Other than that, give me the bourbon, give me the whiskey, bro. Maybe some vodka, maybe some tequila and a margarita or something. Rum is only good in the... Do you like pina coladas? Yes, bro. Yes. I love them. Only on vacation. There she go. What's up, baby? I was just speaking to you. Y'all subscribe to the vlog or you going to make Miss KO cry. You're going to make her sad. Y'all don't want to do that to my wife now. Subscribe to the vlog. Okay? It's pinned to the chat. Danetta27, what up? Salute to you. Salute to you. DC Dre, what's good, bro? Salute, homie. I see you. I think I spoke to my dog, no more sleepwalking, but just in case. What's up again, bro? Victor OG Vic, 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, KO, gotta make the panel. Gonna alert everybody. 100. Better than Big Dog Willie. Damn, he better than Big Dog Willie. Damn, Big Dog Willie. He'll probably be here later. My Denver Broncos since 84. We're going to have to understand how you repping Baltimore and Denver at the same time. We're going to have to talk about that, Milo. You and I going to have a conversation how you repping the Broncos in the damn, how you repping the Broncos in the damn Baltimore at the same time. I don't think the Ravens would like that very much. I don't think the Ravens would like that, bro. I don't know how Lamar Jackson feels about you rocking with Patrick Surtain and them. I don't know, Milo. I know you a real one, but we got to talk about it. I just need to know if I drop you off in the middle of downtown Denver, can you get home? Have you been to Denver? Were you born in Denver? Is your folks from Denver? Why you like the Broncos? It's a team right there in Baltimore. Y'all had the Baltimore Colts, the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all had Ray Lewis, Ed Reed. Shannon Sharp came over there. He left the Broncos and came to y'all and got y'all some Super Bowl. Y'all had one of the greatest, if not the greatest, defenses of all time. Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs. I forgot that big old defensive tackle y'all had. You know what I'm talking about. Well, no, you don't know what I'm talking about because you ain't a Ravens fan. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean that, bro. I seen somebody driving in my city with a Philadelphia Eagles license plate the other day, and I just wanted to just run them off the road, bro. Texas DT20, what's up? I just wanted to run them off the road, bro. Lee Jackson, what's good? Would you like go back to dirty ass Philly, bro? What you doing in Dallas, Texas with a Philadelphia Eagles license plate? I can't stand that shit. Then I see sometimes they be having a San Francisco flag. I just want to slash their tires. I'm petty like that, bro. I don't like that. Get out of my city with them ugly colors, man. Dangerous Desire Bullies, what up? Hey, Sostain, what up? How are you in Texas and get sick? I got children. I have children. Children go to school and they bring shit home, DXN Tsunami. I didn't ask for this. Who? LaRon Jones. Who? LaRon Jones. Now that I understand because he was a bad boy. Okay. Yeah, I get that. That I understand because he was a bad boy. D. Willie Thomas, what up, bro? Salute. Cam J, what up, Cam? Y'all go subscribe over there to the Cam J Network in here. Go subscribe to my brother. He be over there cooking. Ohio, they spoiled out there in Ohio. They got Jared Anderson, had AB, got Abdullah Mason, Tiger Johnson, and shit. Texas, we got Earl and Virgil. Earl, Virgil, and then we had to give the Charlos back to Louisiana. We had to get them back to Louisiana because they out here tripping. So we got Earl and we got Virgil. They got a plethora of young talent coming up. Oh, you know what though? Nah. We got y'all though. We got Jesse Bam Bam though. Never mind, bro. We good over here. Y'all got Abdullah. That's real. Y'all got Tiger. That's real. Jared Anderson. He a hype job and shit. But we got Jesse Bam Bam. You know what I mean? We got Jesse Bam Bam, and oh my God, what happened to Virgil? Boots ducked him. It's Boots week, and I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Well, oh my God, what happened to Virgil? Boots ducked him twice. But shout out to Ohio, Cam J. What up? Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's good? Teach, I see you, bro. What up, bro? Who else we got? Who am I missing? Anthony Chulo, I ain't seen you in a minute. What up, bro? Yeah, that boy was nice. I'm pissed at you, though, because you ain't even tell me he existed until I went and did the film study for his fight a week ago, 2 weeks ago, or a week, whatever that was, and I was like, who is this? I'm looking at him, bro. He over there power boxing, countering, orthodox stance, strong and shit. Yeah, he a good fighter, undefeated. Yeah, he good, bro. J-Man 96. What up, J Will? What up, J Will? He said, everybody know I've been a Broncos fan. All right, you run around with the damn Bronco flags on your car and shit. Don't nobody better mess with Milo, nigga. I'm certified out here. I rock with the Broncos. Anybody got a problem, meet me at the boxing gym. Meet me at the boxing gym if you got a problem. I'll beat your butt in my Broncos jersey, in my John Elway throwback. Oh, man. Yurdy, what up, Yurdy? Frederick Littlejohn, what up, bro? Salute to you. Ty, what up, Ty? What's good? What's good with you? All right, we got 113 people in here early. Can we get the likes to 100, please? Shout out to everybody. Please hit the like button. Turn on your notifications. If you are new here for the first time, we are live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night at 7:30, and we drop content every single day for everybody, and we drop exclusive content over here for our channel members where we get predictions, and we do the fight predictions for every week. So please join the channel as a member. Hit the super chat button. Hit the Cash App button. Show your love and support. 2 Cents Boxing in the building. Y'all go subscribe to 2 Cents. What's up, 2 Cents? Salute to you. Shout out to my dog, Big Dog Willie. 5P. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, breaking news. I'm making a documentary, Tankamaniacs versus the Haney Cult. This documentary will shed light on some of the greatest glazing in history. Why ain't you making a documentary on the Shakur sprinters? You don't think that the Shakur sprinters deserve a documentary? Why you picking and choosing? Jay Simon, what up, Jonathan? Salute to you. Why you picking and choosing? All right, let me know when we get the likes to 100. I'm ready to roll. I done spoke to everybody. I got my camera on. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. Let me see if I can get my daughter to give me 2 bottles of water to fill this thing up. Shout out to my dog, Cathinas. With the 5-piece. Oh, what happened? There you go. With the 5-piece. No biscuit in the Cash App. He says, for the love of boxing. I appreciate you, big dog. T say we had 82 likes. We need 18 more. Tony T. What up, Tony? Hit that like button, Tony, as you come in. I'm just making a phone call to get some more agua. I'm running low on the agua. Wifey said if I want to do happy hour tomorrow, if I want to go on our date night tomorrow, and I want to be able to have a drink, she said I got to drink a lot of water today. I'm just doing what the boss lady tell me. You feel me? Silver, what's up, bro? I'm just doing what she tell me. I'm trying to get hydrated. I've been on the sidelines for damn near a week. Hey, son, do me a favor. Come get my Stanley and put some ice in it and fill it. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, come get my Stanley for me. I'm in my office. Come get my Stanley and come fill it up with water and put some ice in it and bring it back to me for me. All right, bye. We know who to call to get the phone answered. You heard me? We know who to call to get the phone answered. Plus, Miss KO in there working out. I didn't want to disturb her workout. You know what I mean? What'd you say? You never had to experience your Cowboys leaving your city and coming back. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I feel you, bro. I feel we ain't never had to experience that. They gonna be here forever. They been here. They ain't going nowhere, bro. Miss KO in the chat. Yeah, she in the chat, but she ain't gonna answer the phone. My baby working, but she on her walker. She getting her work in. My son ain't doing nothing but playing video games anyway. He need to get some steps in. Shit. Brandon Broussard, what up? Salute, homie. Just waiting to get these likes up to 100. Just waiting to get these likes to 100. Take a hint, y'all. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. He looking at me like I just stopped him from beating a level or something. He looking at me like I was about to shoot I was about to get a headshot. And you call me in here for some water? Yes, I need sustenance, bro. I need sustenance, bro. We got 130 in the building. We need 100 likes, man. Where we at? Where we at though? No, she is, yeah. I wouldn't lie for her. No, I would lie for her. I would lie for her. I'm lying to you. I ain't even lie to y'all. Yeah, I would lie for her. But she really is working out. I would lie for her. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Jupe in the building. What's up, Jupe? Y'all hit the like button. We just doing a like check. I'm waiting to get started. Ain't nobody miss no topics. I'm just waiting on the likes, man. Where we at? Somebody hit a like check. 101. All right, let's get started, bro. First and foremost, since it's Boots Week, I seen a report that they say Boots and Baccarat. Boots and Baccarat is in preliminary talks. Let me show y'all what this means to me. Let me show y'all what this means to me. Can anybody take a hint? I'm going to see how quick y'all are. I gave y'all a hint. Boots and Bakram being in preliminary talks. This is what it means to me, and I just put it up in the chat. Can anybody guess by looking at that super chat what it means to me? Sam Williams, what up? Can anybody guess what that means to me by reading that super chat? Boots and Bakram being in preliminary talks means absolutely nothing. Y'all get the hint? It means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing at all, bro. Nothing at all. You know why? Eddie Hearn. You know why, Eddie? And also Boots in it. You know why, Boots? You know why? They did this to me, dog. They did this to me. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fool me, can't get fooled again. Like, can't fool me again, bro. And I saw Boots in this let me believe that he sent an offer to Jesus Ramos when he sent an offer to Jesus Ramos' uncle. I saw Eddie Hearn tell me he sent offers to Josh Kelly, Rashidi Ellis, and the list goes on and on. And I gotta say, I need the fight to be done. I can't trust Boots' team with the offers. I can't trust them with the I can't trust them with the offer. I can't trust them with the negotiations. I can't trust nothing. The only time so far that Boots has been proven to come out on the right side of a failed negotiations was with Brian Norman Jr. Because the other side confirmed everything that Eddie Hearn and Boots Ennis had said. Everything else. But for Virgil and for Rashidi and for Josh Kelly and for everybody else, nothing was like, it's just too many conflicting stories, bro. So that shit will be a fire ass fight. And then the report says they in preliminary talks if Boots get the WBA title. Okay. Well, then what you skipping a step for? How about you just get in preliminary talks with the WBA champion, the dude Abasa, Mufasa, Abasa, the dude that beat Yo Ennis Telez. What's his name? Why y'all wasting time having preliminary talks with Bakram if y'all preliminary talks is dependent upon you becoming the WBA champion? Why don't you just become the WBA champion then? Get in talks with Abasa, Barakaku. Get in talks with him. Furthermore, y'all told me that the damn Virgil Ortiz fight was done. Man, he fighting Virgil in February. Man, him and Virgil already got a done deal. Well, they ain't acting like what they in preliminary talks with somebody for based on him getting the WBA title. And Virgil ain't got the WBA title. So what y'all doing? Y'all making a deal for 4 fights from now? So first I'm gonna fight Virgil for the WBC interim. Then I'm gonna fight Barayu for the appreciate you, Poi Pounder. Then I'm gonna fight Baral for the WBA title. Then I'm gonna fight Bakram. Man, bruh. Who started this rumor? Who started this report? You need to get your ass whooped. Because this shit just make Boots look worse. Y'all don't even know how to cap right. Stick on the Virgil shit. This shit would be more believable if a nigga was like, yeah, bro, Boots and Virgil back in preliminary talks. Boots and Virgil in preliminary talks to fight next. Not like, yeah, they having preliminary talks with Bakram just in case Boots get the title, then he gonna fight Bakram if he get the title. They already talking about a unification 5 fights from now. Like, nigga, stop. Stop, bro. Stop it. Truth, what's up, homie? Hit that like button, Truth. My man with no land, Truth in the building. He ain't got no land. He tried to apply to Gervonta Tank Davis Nation. His application was denied. But I hear that Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, they're all accepting applications, Truth. So if you're still looking for a home, now that the dearly beloved Lomachenko has departed, you still have options. So just make sure you put in your applications. Put in your applications, bro. That's all I can tell you. What up, Ilya Israel? What up, bro? But this Boots and Bakram shit, man, it just don't make sense. And this is why I don't like the Eddie Hearn shit. It's the same shit I tell y'all about Shakur, bro. The same shit I tell y'all, he dealing with a man that ain't getting him fights, bro. He dealing with a man that's not promoting him well. And now it's rubbing off on him. Boots. I ain't never known Boots to just be capping like that. Yeah, you know, we sent the offer to Ramos. But Hot Chuck already had a fight. We sent the offer to Ramos. Niggas like, oh, for real? Word? He sent the offer to Jesus Ramos. He ain't correct nobody. Jesus Ramos had to be like, yeah, nigga, it was my uncle. You ain't send me no offer. You sent him a bullshit offer. Like, come on, fam. Come on, bro. You was about to pull up Rashidi and you was about to pull up motherfucking Abel coming off a draw with Barrios, bro. Then Rashidi Ellis accepted the offer, but y'all had a time limit on him. This week would hit so much different, bro. If it was Jerron Boots Ennis versus Rashidi Ellis as a tune-up. It would hit so much different, bro. If it was Jerron Boots Ennis versus Rashidi Ellis as a tune-up, bro. Come on, dog. And then now they all giving me these stories. Oh man, he in negotiations for preliminary fights with Bakram. If he get a championship, what he got to get a championship for first anyway? Why can't he just be in preliminary talks with Bakram to fight Bakram for his title? Bakram out this bitch setting terms. Bakram ain't got no fan base. Real quick. Watch this shit. Let me set my timer because y'all niggas Google quick and y'all be using Chat GPT. Yeah, I know what y'all be doing. Hold on. Let me get my timer. I got my timer ready and shit. All right, here we go. What country is Bakram Murtazaliev from? All right, we got a couple of people say Russia. All right, Bakram Murtazaliev is from Russia. So who was first? Shout out to my dog. What up, Boxing and Barbecue? Samir Salman. It took him 20 seconds. My point is, niggas don't know who Bakram is. He ain't getting no fights in Russia. He not Drago, Ivan Drago, where Rocky go to Russia to fight him. Don't nobody know who he is. What you need a belt for to fight him? Just get in talks with him. Eddie, offer him up some money. PBC got him to come over here and fight Tim Zoo. Why can't Eddie Matchroom teach? Eddie Hearn, in my opinion, knockout. Eddie Hearn is the best promoter in boxing. Cool, teach. Well, tell Eddie Hearn, best promoter in boxing ass, to get Boots in the Bakram fight without needing the title first and give him enough money to bring his ass over here to the States and tell Boots take the boogeyman belt off him, get back to boogeyman Boots status. The hell he need to have preliminary talks for a fight in the future. If you're going to talk to him to fight him next. Brandon Broussard, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, what's up, KO? I think Shoes actually sent the offer to Bakram uncle on his mama's side. You see this shit, Boots? Boots, you see this shit? Then what? You and Tank, they play with y'all name because they playing with y'all. Brandon Broussard playing with your name. He is a Devin Haney fan playing with your name right now. He know Devin can't fuck with you. But because of how you moving right now, he got the audacity to call you Shoes, but he'll still call Devin the Dream. Ain't that about a Ain't that about it? He wouldn't bet nothing but a wooden nickel on Devin beating you. But he calling your ass shoes. Boy, I tell you the truth. Randall 700, what up? What up, paid in full? I see you, big dog. I know, Brandon. I'm just trolling back. I'm just having fun. It's a fun show. All right, moving on. Hey, Shakur. Hey, teach. Hey, what are Shakur fans at? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand, Shakur fans. Smash the like button, by the way. Raise your hand. Are y'all in attendance today? Are you guys present? Are you available? Context and perspective. That shit is wild. 100%. Teach is here. Anyone else? Shakur fans. Shakur guys. Hello. Kevin House, what's good, homie? Hit that like button on your way in this thing. Opulent LD. What up, bro? Opulent LD TV. Sunchild, there you go. What up? I knew it. All right, bet. Listen, bro. Shakur stood on business, bro. Shakur standing on business, bro. He refused to talk about Tank, boy. He say, don't ask me about this nigga no more. Let's play the clip. Let's play the clip. Play the clip.
Everyone talks about Gervonta Tank Davis. With him taking exhibition fights and stepping into money grabs, a lot of fans feel like he's messing up the sport. How do you feel about that?
How I feel is, I know I said you can ask whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I ain't talking about that nigga. I ain't got nothing to say about that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, so. Next question.
So if you and him fight, who wins?
Next question. I'm a GOAT. And I'll beat anybody. Next question.
Oh my God. You see a potential fight between you and Tank playing out ever?
I can't answer questions about this nigga, bro. Like,
you don't fuck with him that much?
Nah, it's just the fact that once you say we not gonna fight, what are we talking about? It ain't nothing else to talk about.
All right, cool. So if he called right now, he want to fight, what you gonna do?
Then we could talk about it.
I'm the promoter of that.
All right, I'm about to let it play again. He's standing on that business. Ooh, J-Man say, about damn time. Sunchild say, 100, nigga. 100. T say, 100. 100. He say, I'm standing on business. But don't ask me about that nigga. Letitia Jackson say, Tank don't want to fight. KO, this nigga don't want to fight. Shakur don't need to talk about him. Cool. Let me play it again. Let me tell y'all what I caught, because I got a different perspective than all y'all. Brandon Broussard say, Shakur, I see you. I see you, Shakur. All right, let's talk. Hey, let's play this again.
Everyone talks about Gervonta Tank Davis. With him taking exhibition fights and stepping into money grabs, a lot of fans feel like he's messing up the sport. How do you feel about that?
How I feel is, I know I said you can ask whatever you want.
Yeah.
Remember we was having a conversation, and I told y'all, bruh, if you don't want, KO, what you want them to say? They just ask him the questions. I say, dog, they have conversations. They have conversations about what we can ask before we do the interview. I done did interviews. I done interviewed Kenny Ellis. I done interviewed Tank Davis's uncle. I done interviewed Abdullah Mason multiple times on this channel. And before they give you the interview, they want to know what you gonna ask my charge. What are you going to ask him? Hey, I'm gonna ask him this, I'm gonna ask him that. Okay, yeah, you can ask that. We not commenting on this over there. You can't ask this over there. You can't ask that over there. Right? He is on camera admitting, look, I know you asked me before, what you can ask me and shit. You know what I mean? And I know I told you could ask me anything. Wait a minute. If you don't want to talk about Tank no more, why did you tell him he could ask you anything? You slick, you sly devil, you wanted to put it on camera of you saying I don't want to talk about him. Y'all niggas is funny, boy. Y'all Shakur fans is funny. Y'all let anything go over y'all head. If it was really real like that, when he said, hey, what can I ask you? The niggas would have said, bro, don't ask me shit about Tank. I ain't talking about that nigga no more. Don't ask me nothing about him. I ain't talking about him no more. He was waiting on that shit. Man, I know I told you not to ask me anything, man. But honestly, bro, I don't even want to talk about that nigga no more, man. If I beat anybody, though, I'm the GOAT. Nigga know he know what move the needle for him, bro. Stop playing with me. And y'all over here, man, Shakur finally standing on business. Nah, bro, ain't no standing on business. Standing on business is, look, don't ask me about that. I'm not talking about it. I'm not speaking on it. He don't want to fight, and I ain't giving him no more life. Ask me about Timalifu, nigga. Ask me about Telefimu. Ask me about me being on the Ring magazine cover issue in September. That is clout chasing 101, underhanded. Let me try to get some PR shit going 1-on-1. Y'all might want to keep that shit away from me. This ain't it. This ain't it. If you don't want to be asked about them, you let them know that shit behind the scenes. Because what it looks like, what it smells like is, man, I'm finna grandstand out this bitch. Hey, you can ask me anything. You can ask me anything. Hey, bud, they know they're going to ask me about Tank. I'm going to get him with this one. They going to ask me about Tank, nigga, and I'm going to say, nigga, I ain't talking about that nigga. They going to get me with this one, nigga. I'm going to clout chase without clout chasing, nigga. I'm a clout chase without clout chasing, nigga. This is the new clout chase. This is the reverse clout chase, nigga. This is the backpedal clout chase. What the fuck, bro? You ain't fooling nobody. Get your pump faking, get your pump faking ass out here. When you listen, refute something. I'm tired of the name calling and shit just because y'all can't fuck with what I'm saying, bro. I'm tired of the name calling and shit. Ain't nobody delusional. What's delusional is to believe that this motherfucker went into this interview not knowing this nigga was gonna ask him about Tank. What's delusional is to believe that when this young man asked him, what do you want me to talk about? He could have said, I don't want you to ask me about Tank if he really didn't want Tank's name to come up in that interview. If you ask me about Tank, I'm walking out. If you ask me about Tank, I'm cutting the interview short and I'm not allowing you to post it. Get the out of here. It's still smart, KO. Yeah, it's smart. It's smart if you got his type of fan base. No disrespect to none of y'all. It's smart because he has a type of fan base that's gonna do whatever it is to uplift him. As you saw before I got to talking to everybody, oh, he was standing on business. Oh, he was standing on business. Y'all see him? He was standing on business. It's smart if your rival is one of the most hated athletes that we have in America today, and you know they're gonna run with anything you say. Yeah, that's smart. But objectively speaking, if the goal truly is, I don't want to talk about this nigga, then the standing on business of it all would be, if anybody asks me about him, y'all let them know I'm not doing the interview. If anybody asks him about him, let them know I'm cutting short the interview. That's what you do when you really don't want to talk about somebody. When you want to talk about somebody because you need their name, but you don't want to make it seem like you want to talk about somebody, you do this shit. Hey, man, y'all can ask me anything, knowing in the back of your mind you're going to play it like I don't want to answer no questions about him. Could have handled all that shit on the front end, and then Tank Davis, them questions he tried to ask would have never came up. But I get it. I get it. Because if the world sees Shakur Stevenson interview talking about Timalifu Lopez, then your views cut drastically. If the world sees Shakur Stevenson interview talking about his Ring magazine cover in an article in his Ring magazine cover, then them views drop drastically. As a matter of fact, nobody else is going to know anything else that he talked about in this interview. You know why? Because every content creator, every Twitter page, every fucking boxing pundit, this is the shit they're going to be talking about. So he might have talked about Timalifu Telefimu. They might have talked about, he had his daughter up there. They might have asked him about being a father and shit. Maybe they might have, but you know what everybody gonna be talking about? This little clip right here. This little clip right here. That's how this shit work. And I think he know that, his team know that. And somebody like, look, bro, I know you shit. Shit. I know you. I know you said you ain't gonna ask about Tank, but nigga, have you seen the interviews that you do when Tank is bought up versus the ones that you do when he not bought up, nigga? Like, you said, hey, nigga. Jay Prince, like, hey, nigga, look, I know you. Hey, let him ask you. Let him ask. You can choose not to answer. You can get an attitude when they ask, but nigga, let him ask you. Don't do that. Have you seen the numbers? Have you seen the engagement compared to like when you mention this nigga and when you don't mention? Like, nigga, you need. That's what they are charged there with cheese. Bow, 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 bow. 100 piece. 100 of them things. 100 like Rondo in the bed. He say, what's goody? What up, Charles? Salute to you, bro. I appreciate your support, fam. Thank you, man. We got Brashley McClendon, 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, Shakur just mad because Tank finally told him to F off. LOL. If Tank never says anything, that whole interview would be about Tank. It sounds like it still was because we don't know nothing else that they talked about. And that's by design. Moving on, though. We just having fun. Hey, we got 180 people in here. Can we get to 150 likes? Because I got to ask y'all a question. Ronnie Bravo, what's good, homie? I got a question. I want to ask y'all a question. Seriously. I want to ask y'all a question. Juicy, I'm going to go back and watch the whole thing. She going to come back on Wednesday. This is what they actually talked about, y'all. All right. Well, you let us know. Kevin King, what's up, homie? 127. Can we get to 150? KO, you can ask as long as it's not about Devin. Nah, bro. Hey, I ain't got shit for Devin. He don't move the needle, nigga. I get to talking about Devin, my views drop. Let me stop, Brandon. And the channels that support him feel the same way. I know you be running around this bitch trying to go to all the Devin Haney channels that claim they Devin Haney fans. You like, nigga, man, I thought this nigga was a Devin fan. He talking about Tank again. All right, let me go over here to my nigga, man. Man, he talking about Tank again, bro. All right, bro, let me go over here real quick. This nigga talking about Tank too, man. Damn, I want to hear about Devin. I know you be finding it hard, bro. King G, what's up? I know you find it hard out here in the streets, man. You know, I know it's hard for you, bro. My fault, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? We got Trey W 2, 3, 4, 5 piece. No biscuit in the Super J says Coach Calvin said those are Tank's kids. Damn. All right, bro. I want to talk about this because, bro, I seen leave us alone, KO. Quee in the building. What's up, Quee? Salute to you. All right, I'm gonna play this for y'all because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe y'all can help KO out because maybe my hearing be bad sometimes and shit. I want to play this, bro.
We doing all the necessary things, dealing with the weight, the gloves, and all that stuff. You know.
I know a lot of people wanted to see Javante rematch Lamont. What are your thoughts on that? You know,
Tank. Everybody he fight, he make famous. Roach was a nobody before he fought. Nobody, world champion. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this: if any of them top guys that they talk about would have had an offer that been offered to Tank, they'd have jumped on it too. That's happening. You know what I'm saying? My suggestion is you put me in a light where everybody know me now. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep it moving. I come back to Tank later. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's the biggest payday of his life. You know what I'm saying? But it's more out there. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You look at Pitbull, he running with it. Brody still on top. Barrio still on top. You know what I'm saying? Martin about to fight soon, so it's about to see where he's at. I just look at it like, oh,
That was a perfect stopping point. Now, pugilistic shiznick, what up? The only part that he deserved criticism for was for wait for Tank till later or some shit like that and come back around. Like, no, Tank should be rematching Lamont Roach as soon as possible. But as far as like what I hear the most criticism for is because he called Lamont Roach a nobody before Tank. And because he said anybody that was in Tank's position would have taken the offer to fight Jake Paul because of the money as well. What the fuck did he say that was a lie, bro? Do y'all just not like the truth or something? Like, I'm dead serious. Somebody correct me. Somebody let me know where the fuck I'm wrong. Because a lot of the people that are criticizing what Calvin Ford said were talking about how Lamont Roach was a nobody going into the first fucking fight. Not like really, like I want you to really go back, think about the leading up to the first fight. Calvin Ford says he was a nobody, a world champion, but he was a nobody before Tank fought him. Tank made him famous. Okay, well, when he got the Tank fight, before he fought him, people were complaining that didn't nobody know him. The same people that were complaining that didn't nobody know him are now upset that Calvin Ford said the same shit y'all was complaining about. Furthermore, just the facts. Nigga was on Pro Box before Tank. After Tank, nigga fighting on PBC pay-per-view. Before Tank, nigga ain't have a Twitch channel. Now he got a Twitch channel. Before Tank, where his skits at? Now he got skits. Tank Davis gets a Jake Paul fight. Lamont Roach, Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, all on wax. All on video. Saying they would have took the fight too for that type of money. So can somebody tell me what the fuck he said wrong? I'm dead ass serious, bro. Dead ass serious. He did not say that all Tank Davis fights is nobodies. And when he said nobody, he meant famous. You're taking nobody to mean people that ain't good. He meant they didn't have names. Rolly did not have a name, really. Neither did Pitbull. Neither did motherfucking Lamont Roach. The only one that really had a name before Tank was Ryan Garcia. But I'm trying to figure out where is the lie, bro. But here's the thing. Here, I got great news for everybody because I'm moving on. I got to get to the main topics I want to talk about. But I got great news for everyone listening to the sound of my voice. And that great news is this. I'm going to take it a step further, and you got a chance to prove me wrong. Lamont Roach is still a fucking nobody outside of Tank Davis. His only relevancy in boxing is Tank Davis. I'm going to repeat it again. He is still a fucking nobody, even after Tank Davis. And he's only relevant in boxing when attached to or tied to Tank Davis. Y'all give me a second. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese back in that super chat. 100 of them things. Bow. 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 Can the torch ever truly be passed? Or do the fans of the fallen fighter just tune out? The torch can be passed depending upon who you lose to. Canelo can't pass the torch to Crawford because Canelo's a Mexican. That's why he don't care about fighting Crawford, but he's so hesitant to fight David Benavidez. Because David Benavidez, the Mexican fans that support Canelo, they'll also support David Benavidez. Right? The torch can be passed by you losing to somebody that shares the same fan base as you, or you losing to somebody, or you passing the torch yourself like what Floyd did with Tank. When the one that's the one says, yo, this kid is next. This is who I'm backing. This is who I'm rubber stamping. And I'm going to promote him to do it. That's the only way the torch can be passed. And even then, boxing still takes a hit, which is why I don't understand these stupid ass talking points like boxing is okay if our biggest stars just lead the sport. Will it be okay eventually? Yes, but it will suffer for a long time. Long time. Straight up. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese, though, back in that super chat with 100 of them things. Bow! I appreciate you, big dog. Now, here's the thing. Back to what I was saying. Everybody in here, everybody listening to the sound of my voice, you have an opportunity to prove me wrong. If Lamont Roach is not still a fucking nobody, then guess what? Them pay-per-view numbers better look real good when he fight Pitbull. Yeah. We about to get to you fake ass fight fans in a minute. Yeah, that stadium, that damn arena, it better have more black Americans, more niggas from DC, more people in that bitch supporting Lamont Roach than it is Mexicans supporting Pitbull. He a name, right? Calvin Ford is dead ass wrong, right? Yeah, KO don't know what the fuck he talking about, right? Roach is a name, right? All right, cool. Well, them pay-per-view about to go crazy then, ain't it? Because his relevance ain't tied to Tank, right? His relevancy, he don't need Tank to be relevant. This build up to the pay-per-view, it's going to be focused on how great him and Pitbull are, and they fighting. They not about to use Tank Davis' name to sell this pay-per-view, are they? We not about to listen to Lamont Roach. We not about to listen to Lamont Roach use Tank Davis' name to try to sell this Pitbull fight. Are we? Nah, Ronnie, it's the same one I've been using. Or is it like I told y'all? You niggas ain't Lamont Roach fans. You just Gervonta Tank Davis haters. And now it's time to put up or shut up. Yeah, it's funny how shit comes around. It's funny how shit comes around. I told y'all from the jump, where all these Lamont Roach fans come from? On March 2nd, March 3rd, March 4th, 2025, like where? All these niggas taking up for Lamont Roach. Where y'all come from? I ain't never seen you before. I didn't even know you knew who Lamont Roach was, nigga. Cool, y'all got a chance. Everybody got a chance. Man, Tank don't make nobody no superstar, nigga. Niggas can move on from Tank. They don't need Tank to be relevant. They can do this, they can do that, they can do their own thing, they can do that. Cool, no problem. Well, pay-per-view $75. Pay-per-view $75. Fights in San Antonio, Texas, not Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, nigga. Here you go. The gauntlet has been laid down. I better see. PBC don't even believe you niggas. Why this fight in San Antonio, Mexico City, instead of motherfucking DC? The people that see the number, see the engagement, see all the shit, they don't even believe you. They don't even believe Lamont. They like, shit. Nigga, we need to sell these tickets. We're going to put this shit over here as close to Mexico as possible. We're going to put this shit as close to Mexico as possible, nigga. We need some people here. Here y'all go. Here's your opportunity, man. I like Lamont Roach. I always liked Lamont Roach. See, I knew it was going to be a tough fight. That's what you nigga kept telling me. That's what y'all kept telling me, man. I like Lamont, man. I knew Lamont Roach, man. Tough fight, man. Lamont Roach really like that, man. DC rocking with Lamont Roach, man. Lamont Roach, one of them ones, man. I'm a fan of Lamont Roach, man. Cool. Well, pay-per-view, $75 fight in San Antonio, Texas. Let me see something. Let me see something. Fight in San Antonio, Texas, pay-per-view, $75. Let me see something, because he's going to outdo what Tank Davis did against Pitbull Cruz back in 2021. Right? 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 Hello? Hello? All right, how about this, bro? I will bet 150 push-ups right now on camera that Tank Davis and Pitbull Cruz, their fight from 2021 will outdo this fight with Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz in 2025? Any takers? Let that marinate for a minute. let that ass whooping marinate for a minute. Boy, y'all can't fuck with me, man. Brashley McClendon with the 5 piece of the super chat. He says Roach the B-sided to the B-side fighter. He definitely ain't shit. And only on pay-per-view because of Pitbull and his fan base, and it's still not gonna sell. Shout out to Rozilla in the super chat, 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says PBC put him on the Tank blueprint structure, sent him to San Antonio to fight Cruz. Same place Tank had his pay-per-view debut pay-per-view against Leo Santa Cruz. That's a little different because he had to fight Leo during the pandemic. But I get what you're saying. I don't think no fans was there. Maybe I'm tripping, or maybe it was limited fans. My memory might be tripping a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or did he fight Leo in 2019? Now you got me checking my own work, bro. Leo, Santa Cruz. Yeah, October 2020. Yeah. So that was the pandemic and shit. First 5-6 months of the pandemic. So it was like they couldn't really fill out the arena and shit. We got DXN Tsunami being a member for 7 straight months. What up, bro? He said, you going to the Roach fight? Fuck no. What the fuck I look like? Hell no, I ain't going to the Lamont Roach fight. No. I'm not driving 5 hours to go watch no damn Lamont Roach versus Pitbull. Shit, no. I make that type of trip for fighters that I'm a fan of, man. I ain't going to that shit. Terrence Gayton, what up? Why would the PBC do that? Because they feel like Pitbull has a better chance of selling tickets than Lamont Roach in DC. They feel like I feel. Lamont Roach can't sell shit. So they're treating Pitbull like the A-side. And Lamont Roach is not their fighter for real. He's on loan from Gary Jonas and Pro Box. Pitbull is their fighter through Manny Pacquiao Promotions. And I'm going to tell you a secret. See, niggas won't keep it real with you, and I'm going to move on, bro, because I'm trying to get to these other topics. But I'm going to tell you this, Dank, something for you to think about. PBC, because of, y'all going to hate to hear this shit, but business is business. They want Pitbull Cruz to win this fucking fight. It ain't got nothing to do with them thinking Tank can't beat Lamont Roach. They want Pitbull to win this fucking fight because they much rather set up, if they have to do a rematch for Tank Davis, they want to bring the Black American fan base and the Mexican fan base together. They'd rather not be 2 Black American fighters. Because whatever fucking fan base y'all think that Lamont Roach have, that's really Tank Davis fan base. The only big fights for Tank Davis that are kind of the same ethnicity to me are guys like Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and maybe Devin Haney, bro. The rest of these dudes, they not really going to be big enough. So you need people from other countries, other ethnicities, other shit like that to make shit pop. So they put it into San Antonio for 2 reasons. Number one, San Antonio, they feel like they could sell more tickets with the Mexican fan base that love boxing down there in San Antonio. Number 2, the Texas Commission really loves, if you go look through the history of the Texas Commission, they really love pressure fighters. They really love people that bring the fight to you. They're trying to do everything they can to get Pitbull Cruz to win this goddamn fight because they think a Pitbull Tank rematch is much bigger than the Tank Davis Lamont Roach rematch. That's just the guy's honest truth. If you don't want to believe me, you ain't got to fucking believe me, but that's what's going on. Y'all ain't got to believe me, though. Y'all ain't got to believe me, but that's what the fuck they want, bro. Proven commodity. Because you got to understand, just like Lamont Roach Tank get bigger if Lamont Roach wins against Pitbull, nigga, Tank versus Pitbull, you know how the Mexicans gonna be riding for Pitbull, he beat Lamont Roach? They gonna be like, yo, our guy beat the guy that really fucking beat Tank. Our guy's the guy he really fucking beat. We want the fucking Tank Davis rematch. And them niggas buying Coronas, Dos Equis. I don't usually drink beer, but when I do, I drink that shit when I'm watching Pitbull versus Tank too. That's what these niggas gonna do. Telling you, bro. You ain't gotta believe me, though. That's the play here, dog. And watch them judges. When them judges get announced for that motherfucking fight, watch what I tell you. You gonna go through, you go look it up and do your research and be like, damn, KO told me that shit. You're gonna notice that them judges they get for that fight, they typically favor pressure fighters. Watch what I tell you, bro. pressure aggressive fighters that bring in the fight that's on the front foot. Watch what I tell you, fam. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. DJ, what up, homie? I see you. I'm talking about pay-per-view. Oh, why would they put it on pay-per-view? Because, bro, they trying to get their money. They trying to get their money, and they believe Mexicans will pay for that shit. And you got to understand, to them, see, it's twofold, bro. I don't want to really give you too many gems, but I will since you asked me. It's twofold, right? With what you paying Pitbull and what you paying Lamont Roach, your break-even point is much lower than if you're dealing with Tank Davis and some other opponent, right? So the break-even point is lower, so you need to sell less pay-per-views, right? But then it's twofold because you got a lower break-even point, so it's easier for you to make money because you're not paying the fighters on this card as much. That's point one. Point number two, I hate to be telling you this, but if Lamont Roach was the one to win the fight and he tried to pay them negotiation games, you probably gonna have him playing negotiation games coming off of doing shitty ass pay-per-view numbers. So if Lamont Roach like, nah, I fought at 140, bro. We need to fight at 140. My body done got too big. He got them shitty ass pay-per-view numbers. He got a live gate that can't compare without Tank. So you lower niggas don't even see, like, you setting them up really because you want the rematch for Pitbull because you think it's a bigger fight and you can make more money with blacks and Mexicans together in the same place. But then you double down on it in case Lamont Roach wins. It gives Tank Davis and his team more leverage over Gary Jonas and Lamont Roach's team in negotiations. Because if he wins, he'll probably be winning coming off of some shitty pay-per-view numbers. So we get to make our money because the break even is so low, because we ain't got to pay these niggas nothing. Oh, and on top of that, in case we do make the rematch, now we got even more leverage at the negotiation table because this nigga done finally seen what his true market value is. Let me not give you too much, though. let me not give you too much. Unless you put in the chat that it was messed up what Turkey Island Sheik did to David Benavidez, I'm not trying his shit. Business is business, my nigga. Business is business. Unless you got some sort of sympathy for what Turkey did to make David Benavidez bend his knee and come to him and block him out of the 175-pound division, I ain't trying to hear shit you got to say. I ain't trying to hear shit you got to say. You know why? Because Lamont Roach had 27 fights before he got the Tank. He had every opportunity to get people imagination, every opportunity to knock motherfuckers out, every opportunity to make people become his fans. The nigga just didn't. So I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. It was all cool when he was like, nigga, I'm finna use Tank name, nigga, interview tour. Let me go here. Let me go there. Surviving Tank tour, nigga. I really won. It was all fun and games then. No, sit in this shit. Bro. Anyway, moving on. I'm off of that. And y'all made me talk about this too, so I'm not going to talk about this. The next topic was Lamont Roach versus Pitbull fight on pay-per-view. Roach gets to prove he is more than a Tank opponent. We already talked about this. He gets to prove that he's more. Just to recap, nigga, what your pay-per-view number is going to look like? What your live gate number going to look like? Is that bitch going to be packed out with Mexicans, or is your new fake fans going to show up? What the hell is going to happen? Because I still maintain outside of Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach is fucking irrelevant. Well, now he has an opportunity to prove me wrong. I bet you he won't, though. Shout out to my dog. Big Dog Willie, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. MVP will promote Tank versus Pac-Man. Paul is Tank boss. No, the fuck he not. They was up that bitch saying, thank you, Al Heyman. You got to understand something, bro. I really hate, man. Jake Paul was scrambling, Big Dog Willie. Tank Davis saved him. Let me educate you. He was supposed to be trying to fight Canelo. Canelo pulled out and took the Turkey deal. Jake Paul had this date already, but he needed an opponent that Netflix would approve in order to get the type of money that he's looking to get from Netflix, because they were not happy with the Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. pay-per-view numbers. They were very, or with the viewership numbers. They were very happy with the Mike Tyson numbers that he did, but then them numbers dwindled down drastically when he fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And so, like, yo, nigga, you ain't getting Canelo. Who you getting? Because we trying to do these numbers. Netflix ain't getting into this bitch to just do 1 million streams, bro. They not trying to do 2 million streams. So when you look around the lay of the land, he was doing what? Anthony Joshua. And then they landed on Tank Davis. He ain't nobody boss, my nigga. He needed Tank to save his motherfucking event. If you want to keep it real, if you really know what the fuck is going on, that's why he was so pissed off that Canelo pulled out on him. Because Canelo almost fucked up his deal. That's why he was mad at Canelo, shitting on Canelo for and talking how he did Al Heyman dirty. He turned his back on Al after Al made him all that money. And he showed the contract of him and Canelo about to fight and shit. And Canelo was trying to act like he wasn't in negotiation with Jake Paul at all. The only thing that pulled Canelo away was that the Jake Paul fight was for one deal and Turkey overpaid him for 3 or 4 fights. And now Canelo done got his ass whooped, but Turkey still owe that nigga like $200 million coming off of a loss with no championship belts to speak of. And his stock done dropped drastically around this motherfucker. If I'm Turkey Al-Sheikh, I'm like, nigga, if you want this money, nigga, you fighting David. I'm trying to recoup this shit. If you want this money, you fighting David, nigga. If you want this money, you fighting David Benavidez, bro. Or if Bud want the rematch and you want this money, nigga, you rematching Bud. That's all I got for you, nigga. I'm not giving you no cherry pick. No cherry pick. But you go ahead and stay blinded by a bunch of bullshit, brother. Shout out to Juke, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said, I fully expect people who were reporting back about all the month's live streams and tweets to buy the pay-per-view. PBC giving them an opportunity to put their money where their mouth is. What's the issue? The issue is they didn't believe what the fuck they were saying. And when I was telling y'all they didn't believe what they were saying, niggas was arguing with me. Well, guess what? Them pay-per-view numbers gonna come out. Them live gate numbers gonna come out. And I might just do a live stream where I don't say shit but this. Them numbers gonna be out before Christmas, and I might just do this shit all live stream. Just looking at you, wrong ass nigga. Just looking at you. You wrong as hell. Shout out to Bloodline PSAV being a member for 11 straight months. Salute KO in chat. Getting ready to head out to Philly for fight week and the fight. Cook up a good slip this weekend, fam. I got you, bro. I got to cook Jalen real quick. Shout out to the young homie Jalen James. I pre-read this shit. And I was like, I know this nigga didn't say this. But anyway, he say, with the 5-piece, salute to my young homie. Salute, Jalen. It's all love. He say, unfortunately, the business move you're talking about isn't true, KO. Social media runs today's market. Tank versus Roach is what everyone wants, not Pitbull. I got you. I got you. If social media is what runs the real business of boxing market, then that means that Tank Davis and Jake Paul is going to do shitty fucking numbers and ain't nobody going to buy the tickets because social media been shitting on the fight since it got announced. Right? Right? Since social media rules the fucking market, that means I should go to look up February 22nd, 2025, when it was the card of the century, according to social media. Then that means that Turkey Al-Sheikh card did not have to get moved to a smaller venue. Right? Right, bro? Right? Go try that shit somewhere else, dog. Go try that shit somewhere else. We talking pay-per-view. Cool, let's talk pay-per-view. That means, according to social media, the real card was the card in the middle of Times Square. Not the Tank and Roach card, the card in the middle of Times Square with Devin Haney on it. Team Alifu Telefimu on it. Ryan and Rolly on it. That card in the middle of the Times Square was the one that sold more pay-per-views than the Tank and Roach first card. Right? Right? Right, Jalen? Right? Shout out to the writer's block. 5-piece. No biscuit in the Super Chat. Say, K.O. what up, homeboy? I'm late, but I'm in this bitch. Salute. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you pulling up on your boy. We got 227 people in here. Let me check my likes real quick. Drink more water. What up? You spin like you spin narratives. We talking PBC. That's the topic. Really? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Does anybody see the word PBC in this super chat drop by the homie Jalen? See, when niggas get cooked, they try that goalpost moving shit. Does anybody see the word PBC in here? Or pay-per-view in here? See, you didn't say shit about pay-per-view or PBC, so you done moved the goalpost 2 or 3 times. I'm finna start ignoring your ass now. I done cooked you, I done gave you time. Now you fucking up my show now, Jalen. You didn't mention goddamn pay-per-view or PBC right here. Okay? You didn't mention the shit at all right here, Jalen. Then I cook you on the shit. Make you look silly. Show you how you look silly. Then you come down right here. And you switch it up on me. And then you tell me. Hold on. Where is it at? Hold on. Let me find it. Where'd the shit go now? Did you delete your comment? Hold on. I'm going to find this motherfucker. You ain't going to run away from this ass whooping. What up, D-Free? I see you. Anyway, you know you dropped another comment where you said we talking pay-per-view. Then I cooked the pay-per-view point. And now you say we talking PBC. Just give it up, bro. Just get the shit all the way up, fam. Shout out to my dog, Big Dog Willie with the 2 pieces of Super Chat. KO, I bet you MVP promotion promotes Tank versus Pacquiao next. I don't want to make that bet for 2 reasons. I need to see if Pacquiao wins first. Then we'll talk about it. But I wouldn't give a fuck who promotes it. It's a trash-ass fight to me. Just my opinion. Isaiah WYD being a member for 5 months. They're sleeping on memberships. A lot of money being made. Just let them sleep. We just be getting all our picks right. That's all. We got Jalen James back in the Super Chat with the 5P. He said, why you made countless videos on Tank vs. Roach 2, not Tank vs. Pitbull? Right? Because that's the fight that I wanted. Nobody dictates what the fuck I talk about. I dictate what I talk about, and I cover the hottest topics in boxing. Tank Davis is the hottest topic in boxing right now, regardless of who you compare him to, and I wanted him to fight Lamont Roach. People were calling for him to skip the Lamont Roach rematch and fight Shakur. I said, no, he got to get it back with Lamont Roach. And I don't make Tank versus Pitbull videos because he beat Pitbull with one hand. I personally want Lamont Roach to win the fight. You think you're cooking, you can't even boil water, dog. You probably still look at instruction packages when you boiling pasta and shit, boy. Air fryer was the best invention in the world for you because you really probably can't even bake no chicken, boy. You think you cooking though, huh? Boy. Boy, get out of here, boy. You too young to fuck with me, boy. You way too young in this shit, man. You got to get you some more knowledge, man. Shout out to Drew back in the Super Chat with the 5 pieces of the Super Chat. She say they was calling commissions and writing letters for Lamont. And they tied the Tank, right? I expect a minimum of 200K pay-per-view buys. Y'all got it? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Buy the shit, man. Hey, we moving on, though, bro. All right, so the main topic of the show. I want to talk about what the fuck is wrong with boxing. And I'm going to break it down in some main categories. I'm going to be talking about promoters. I'm going to be talking about fighters. I'm going to be talking about fight fans. And I'm going to be talking about content creators. Then I'm going to open up the panel and we can cover what I'm talking about right now, or we can talk about some of the other topics y'all heard me cover earlier in the show. Please smash the like button. Where we at? We got 173 likes. Can I please get 27 people to hit the like button? We got 230 people in the building. I need to get to 200 likes, please. And while I'm doing that, we still have it pinned to the channel. D. Willie Thomas, what up? We still got it pinned to the channel, the vlog channel with me and my baby Miss KO. We are vlogging. We are giving y'all a behind-the-scenes looks into our lives. So please go subscribe to that. A-Side, what up? Keisha says, KO, do you do debates on your channel? Yes, I will. I will. I'll debate on other platforms. I'll debate on my channel. Yes, I have hosted a debate tournament where I paid out money. I've done a TKO debate series. Being real, a lot of people are jealous of me. A lot of people don't like my strong opinions anymore. My strong opinions used to be really good as long as my channel was smaller than people and I wasn't getting a whole lot of views and shit. But once I started getting more views and I started getting more traction, people's attitude towards me has changed. So it's hard to put together tournaments and shit like that again. But I'm always down to debate myself, anybody, anytime, anywhere. Niggas just don't want smoke for real. It just is what it is. So would I like to do some shit like that? Yeah, but people don't want to come and fuck with it. So I'm just gonna do me. And then when I fuck with people, the love ain't reciprocated. So we on KO timing over here. Yeah, Dank, but I wouldn't be. I would do it for y'all, bro. But respectfully, BF already did that shit, and I ain't trying to jock no nigga swag. You feel me? He doing that shit for his people, for the chat over there. I participated in it and shit. You know what I mean? He doing that shit. I'm not trying to steal a nigga shit and be like, yo, I'm about to do a whole thing. Like I ain't on that shit. I'd rather do content creators, niggas that talk this shit every day that really feel like they know what they doing. No disrespect to nobody in the chat, but I feel like that's the next wave. Is just niggas' egos and scared to lose and scared to get embarrassed and shit. People don't be wanting to step up like that, bro. So it is what it is. If we can get it going, we'll get it going. If not, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, bro. Shit, Isaiah, I got me cooking all of them back then, right now, in the future. Can't nobody fuck with me, bro. Oh, tournaments, yeah, I might throw a tournament together, some little tourney. But even then, bro, money ain't going to like King G will probably hop back in it. You know what I'm saying? But all these dudes is popping all this, talking like that and shit, man. They ain't really talking about nothing. Because over here, nigga, I fuck around, make you do a Ray Leonard fucking what we do for the final, man. We had a Ray Leonard Floyd Mayweather debate over here. We was doing Lennox Lewis, fucking Sonny Liston, like we was doing all kind of shit, bro. We was doing greatest Mexican fighter of all time, Ruben Olivares versus Julio Cesar Chavez senior debates and shit over here. Shit different over here, bro. When we get shit going. But anyway, are we up to 200 likes yet? But I bring it back because I will say this too. It is a new wave of content creators that really be kicking their shit. That can really debate. That I would like to hear in a format like that. I feel that Cathena's Gill, but I just don't think he had enough time. May he rest in peace. He didn't get to do it long enough, bro. I feel that. That's a fact. I'm guilty of that too, because you gotta cover the hottest topics in boxing, but I try to do shit for other people and for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the exclusive content and shit. Talking about the lesser known fighters and shit like that. But yeah, the videos and the live streams, you gotta cover the hottest topics, so you just ain't gonna be relevant in the algorithm. But I feel you, like you can come over here and you can throw some shit at me and we can really chop it up. You ain't able to do that shit everywhere. So I feel that drink. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. But Cathenas, yeah, I feel like Salvador talent-wise, that boy nasty as fuck. That boy was a problem. That boy was a problem, bro. Straight up problem. The issue just was he didn't get to live long enough, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? But Salvador Sanchez, he's like less tragic, of course, because Bo Jackson is still with us. He like Bo Jackson, bro. He like Bo Jackson in football. Great, right? Bo Jackson, like Bo knows best. Like Bo is that one. But we still like, yo, if Bo would have been healthy, nigga, shit. Salvador Sanchez is just way worse because his life, tragically ended. But it's like, yo, that nigga Salvador Sanchez, if he was around and stayed around, nigga, problem for everybody. We just ain't get to see it. We got Writer's Block being a member for 8 straight months. Salute to the Knockout Gang. Yeah, man, he died in his early 20s. That's what I'm saying, bro. He said Salvador is Roy Jones Jr. GOAT fighter. That's saying something, because Roy know his boxing. He just get a little cloudy when you start mentioning Floyd and shit. But Roy know what the fuck he be talking about. Roy know what the fuck he be talking about. And I can see why he would like Salvador, that fluid, athletic style that Salvador had. Salvador was a damn monster. Salvador had a little shit. Salvador had a little sauce, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. He had a little sauce to him. A little saucy. Yeah. How to become a member, bro? If you got an iPhone, you can join from your iPhone now. YouTube is up in their game. But it should be a join button right next to the subscribe button. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. Folk for president. You know what I'm saying? I rarely do this. Nardy. You know what I mean? I rarely do this. Because this is for special occasions only. You know what I mean? I rarely do this, you know what I mean? You know, vote for president. You know what I'm talking about? I rarely, I know it's hot in the motherfucker, but hey, it's hot outside. Who need Michael? Hey, I'm going to give y'all a stat. Kenneth Clark got more sacks than Michael Parsons, nigga. Let me take this shit out before I catch a heat stroke. Let me take this shit out before I catch a heat stroke. Vote for president right now, though. And I just want to point out, Kenneth Clark got more sacks than Michael Parsons. We won the trade. We won the trade. We won the trade. Hey, if y'all go watch my vlog, y'all gonna think I'm bipolar. Boy, I hated Dak like 2 weeks ago. I couldn't stand his ass. David Lynch, what up, bro? All right, let's get to it, man. We get 200 likes yet? I'm waiting on y'all. Shit. I'm waiting on y'all. Where the likes at, man? We got 200? Let me see. 195. Can 5 people hit the like button, please? Can 5 people hit the like button? Who that? Who beat the whoever beat the Eagles? Shout out to them. I'm just glad they got their ass whooped. Where we at? 201. All right, bet. Let's get to the topic. So I'm breaking this down because I gotta keep it real with y'all, bro. This probably gonna be we done had a good time up to this point, but we gotta talk some real shit. I gotta talk some real shit to y'all. So first, I want to talk about sanction bodies and they role in the downfall of boxing. I don't even feel like we can blame them. They gonna go where the money gonna go. They ain't got no real power. That's not the fucking issue, bro. People like why don't they order this? Why don't they order that? Because they have no power, bro. They gonna go wherever the money take them. They a bunch of leeches, man. They role is they gave away all their power years ago and they'll never get that shit back. Soon as they started selling rankings and selling belts and being willing to give they mandatories and championship belts to the highest bidders and shit, as soon as they gave away all their power to the promoters, they ain't never getting that shit back, bro. So they not gonna be part of the solution. Those days are long over with. So if your solution is just, hey man, the sanction body just got to start doing what they supposed to do, that shit's over with. That's not happening, bro. That's not happening. Networks, streaming services, it ain't their fault either. It ain't their fault either. They are driven by their bottom line, bro. Showtime, HBO, Hulu, TNT, Netflix, Prime, they driven by their bottom line. Nigga, if table tennis could make them money, they putting table tennis on primetime TV. If it's reality TV running around this bitch, then, and that's what the hot shit is, they about to start a reality TV show. If it's baseball, basketball, football, whatever it is, they gonna put that shit on. So if you want their money, if you want them network deals, if you want them streaming deals, you need to show them that they can draw in viewership and draw in memberships with boxing. So it ain't their fault either. The onus falls on the fans, it falls on the fighters, and it falls on the promoters, which we are about to get into. The first two, I knew that might surprise some people, but I got to keep it 100 with y'all. The world of sanctioning bodies having any power and helping fix the sport of boxing, that shit is gone. Streaming service and networks, they not a problem in boxing. They gonna go wherever the money take them. If you show them they can make money in boxing, they getting in where they fit in, bro. They getting in where they fit in. So it ain't their fault. Media. Media meaning content creators. Con men disguised as content creators. Right? Twitter handles. Anybody that calls himself someone covering the sport of boxing. Niggas ain't honest, bro. People's opinion can be paid and bought for. And when your opinion can be paid for, Omega Red, what up? When your opinion can be paid for, then you're not trustworthy. So you misleading a lot of people, some of which probably trying to get into the sport, probably trying to learn about boxing, but it becomes so confusing because they don't know what the fuck to believe because there's so many people lying to them. I don't know about you, but the more confusing something is for me, the more I want to put the shit down. Lucky for me, they can't trick me because I've been around boxing for damn near 30 years. But for people trying to get into the sport, for people trying to learn about the sport, for new fans, it's like, oh, I like the way he fight. I'm finna go see what they saying about him. And then you got a bunch of people like, yo, no, you shouldn't like this motherfucker. You should like this person over here. Here's why. Yo, I'm about to report this shit on you. I'm not gonna really tell you what it is, but I'm just gonna make some shit up to when people are moving like that, bro, that are supposed to be the people bringing you the news, bringing you the information, and the information they bring into you is lies and propaganda, bro. It's hurting the fucking sport. It's not YouTubers either, though. Mike Coppinger is up in this bitch lying all the time because he got a voice now. Max Kellerman is lying all the time now with a voice. Rick Glazer's supposed to be some insider, lying and capping all the time with a clear agenda, bro. Ring Magazine, the Bible of boxing, who you used to have a subscription to, and I believe you told me, Drink, that you got your subscription back. When they opened it back up and they dropping the magazines and shit again, they are clearly pushing propaganda on behalf of Turkey. Turkey admitted to using them. He admitted to using them to further his agenda to try to get a deal done. So he had them falsely report some shit. Bro, the whole media outlets, the whole way of reporting in boxing, how people get information is fucking cooked out here, bro. YouTubers lying and shit, taking payoffs, taking dinners, taking fucking free tickets to cover niggas a certain way and shit on other niggas. Media members running around this bitch trying to get a job, so they placate to one side because they trying to get a job under Turkey. It's wild out here, bro. It's wild out here. And you're so right. And the problem in boxing is that your bullshit meter ain't got to be on point to get no other news from a football source or from a basketball source or from a baseball source. They still all giving their opinions. They all got their favorites. They all got their biases. But when it comes to the actual information, it ain't a nigga on that bitch trying to convince you that the Philadelphia Eagles suck. Niggas ain't on that bitch trying to convince you that LeBron James can't play basketball. You dealt with this with your favorite fighter. It's niggas out there that spent years trying to convince you that Terrence Crawford can't fight. They doing it to Tank right now. Nigga Tank can't fight at all. That nigga trash, nigga. He garbage. People don't do that in other sports. They may not like a player. They may not like an athlete, but they not going to totally denigrate his name and shit on him like he ain't shit. Your bullshit meter got to be at an all-time high. Even Skip Bayless is like, yo, that nigga is great. He's not better than Michael Jordan, though. Like, he's respecting the nigga by comparing him to Michael Jordan. Shit's wild, bro. So, media, trash. Media, garbage, bro. Straight garbage. Fighters. Trash in so many ways. Ain't nobody trying to earn nothing no more. Everybody want a fucking handout. Niggas get in the ring. They talk like pit bulls, fight like puppies. Cats want to be overpaid while under delivering. It's just it's bad, bro. Niggas like we waiting 4, 5, 6, 7 years for fights. Niggas run around this bitch like they Floyd Mayweather and ain't nobody Floyd, bro. Ain't nobody Floyd. It's absolute trash. It's trash, bro. We had to wait 5 years for Earl and Bud. We may never get Tank versus Devin. We may never get Boots versus Bud. We may never get Earl versus Keith Thurman. We never got Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, bro. We miss out on so many fucking fights, bro. So many fights. That ain't the fans' problem, though. I'm going to get to the fans. Even if you think that, that's not the problem. I'm going to tell you the problem, though. Fighters have lost their will to fight, to me. And the ones that will take a fight, they take a fight and you know they're going to fucking play it safe, bro. Fighters don't fight no more, nigga. They glorify this pity pat shit and they don't They don't care about what fans think anymore. They don't care about putting on a good show. They'll literally tell you, fuck the fans. Fuck what you think. Fuck the fact that you spend your hard-earned money. I'm getting in this bitch and I'm just trying to make it to my children and survive. I talked about it earlier in the show, fam. It was like the first topic of the day if you want to hear what I think about a drink. So fighters, trash right now, bro. Absolute trash. I'm gonna do promoters, then I'm gonna get to fans, because fans, that one's a funny one to me. Promoters, these niggas don't want to do their jobs no more. They don't want to do their jobs no more. All they want to do is try to milk shit and make money without taking risks for their fighters. They're supposed to be top prospects. They don't go get no fights for their top fighters, and they just want to sit on their hands and have somebody else pay for their fighters. And then the ones that are trying to do it get cooked by fans and media for that shit. Niggas don't need 35 fights before you finally put them in the ring with somebody. Zerto Ramirez, Jaime Munguia. And trying to be greedy, trying to keep all the network money to themselves, trying to make all the in-house fights and keep all the in-house fights only to themselves. They missed out on opportunities to build superstars and make fights that could hit. I don't know what the fuck would have happened if Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford would have fought earlier. But if PBC and Top Rank would have came together and that fight happens, maybe a different winner happens, maybe it doesn't. Or maybe if Bud fights Earl or whoever when he's 31, maybe he does become a superstar. But for some reason, that shit didn't happen. Maybe if PBC and Top Rank were more willing to work together earlier, maybe we would have seen more fights that we wanted to see between those two promotional companies. And now, hopefully, we get to see them now that they finally working together. But their greed and all this in-house shit is what's fucking up the sport, which is why I don't understand why niggas love Turkey so much. Turkey just created a whole brand new side of the street with Dana White and a whole new platform where they're openly saying we only gonna fuck with our fighters. Promoters being greedy and not wanting to work together, that's fucking up the sport. But I gotta talk to the fans, because that's who's in this bitch. That's who's in this bitch, bro. Shout out to Context and Perspective with the 5 piece in the super chat. The politics are horrible in boxing. Bud could have fought Fundora, but politics forced Keith Fundora, and that's $80. Trash ass pay-per-view. Trash ass pay-per-view. You're right. The politics of promoters not wanting to give control of the belts, not wanting to lose out on your business because you got all them 154 pounders over there. If Fundora loses to Bud and then Bud goes back to Turkey, where does that leave PBC? What the fuck do they 154 pound fighters now have to fight for? Absolutely fucking nothing. So they weren't willing to take that chance. Now, fans. I seen people say glazing ass super fans. I see my brother Dank. I see people saying it's fan bases and the way that fans talk about fighters and don't respect fighters and shit like that. I seen it. I seen that. Luca, what up? I think y'all are all dead ass wrong though. Colts is what Dank Father said. I think you're wrong. The problem with fight fans is a lot of you are a bunch of fucking thieves. That's the problem with fight fans these days. You're a bunch of fucking thieves. You steal shit. You steal fights that you should have to pay for, whether it be pay-per-view or membership. Y'all steal shit. And you don't care about the shit that you claim that you care about. Because like clockwork, every fight that fans tell me that they care about compared to the fights that they don't care about, the fights they claim they don't care about always end up doing better than the ones they claim they do care about. The fighters that they claim are doing shit the right way It never shows up in monetary support. Devin Haney gets more rabid love on this damn app than anybody I've ever seen. I'm talking, bro, he got channels and people dedicated to him like no other. When it's time for him to go on pay-per-view, you niggas don't buy his shit. When it's time for him to have a event that you can go to, you niggas didn't go to his shit and run his numbers up, bro. Fight fans are turning into a bunch of liars and a bunch of thieves, bro, and a bunch of trolls. And the shit on here don't match the real world. Y'all will glaze somebody, but then don't support them with your dollar. You'll argue all fucking day. All fucking day. On a YouTube app. All goddamn day on a YouTube app. You will argue your little heart out. Argue your little heart out. Then when that damn fight come on, your ass is plugging in your jailbroken fire stick and you going to town, nigga. It ain't what people saying, bro. It's not that people are hating on Tank or hating on Devin or hating on Shakur or glazing Tank or glazing Devin or glazing Shakur. It's the fact that when it come time to put your money where your mouth is, niggas didn't buy that damn Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Team Elite Food pay-per-view. It's the fact that when it come time to put your money where your mouth is, niggas didn't buy the Devin Haney Regis Prograde pay-per-view. And when it comes time to put your money where your mouth is, the Zone won't be able to count up all their viewerships for this Devin Haney, David Benavidez card because majority of you niggas don't have the Zone. You gonna fire stick that because you won't even pay the $25.99 a month for the Zone. So they can't even get the real viewership numbers to talk shit for your favorite fighter because you won't even pay for the motherfucking membership. You gonna fire stick that shit. Y'all are fake, bro. Y'all don't care about what you claim to care about, bro. So this nigga may have him, David, all them niggas, they may have 20 million people watching they shit. Worldwide. 10 to 15 of them people, they not even gonna know that you watching it because it's on somewhere behind a VPN somewhere getting motherfucking fire stick, bro. Because y'all ain't real fans. That's y'all's, because guess what? The suits are looking at that shit. You don't realize the power that you have. That's why shit like AJ versus Francis Ngannou can happen. That's why shit like Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou can happen. That's why those fights can happen. Because the suits, the Zone Network executives, the Netflix network executives is like, yeah, I mean, I see y'all niggas talking about how great of a fight Shakur versus Williams Zapata is. I see y'all talking about how great a fight Shakur versus Zapata is, nigga, but y'all see them numbers and shit? Nigga, I see y'all glazing this Devin Haney, Brian Norman fight, nigga, y'all see these numbers and shit? See these numbers? I see y'all over here talking about how great this Canelo Williams Skull fight is, but nigga, do you see these numbers? You just said Canelo was a superstar. Do you see these numbers? Nigga like, yo, don't nobody care about this Tank shit. Y'all be like, nigga, I don't care. I fucking hate this nigga. I don't care about nothing this nigga got going on. Fucking trash. But you know what my biggest question is for the Lamont Roach fight? For the rematch? Or for the first fight? I was watching people who said the fight was trash and said they wouldn't spend a single solitary cent on the motherfucking fight But then right after the fight, they was breaking down why Lamont Roach won in each round that they gave him. Y'all the fucking problem. Y'all the fucking, how you know, how you got the whole fight scored, but you didn't buy the fight? Nigga, I scored an 8-4. I scored an 8-4 for Roach, nigga. But you said you wasn't buying it though. Y'all are fucking thieves, man. Fans of thieves. Y'all ain't fans for real. Nigga, I got a DAZN membership. I got to get this damn Paramount Plus membership. Nigga, I had ESPN Plus. I'm able to cancel that because Top Rank ain't on they shit no more. I got my Prime Video shit. When they put the fight on UFC Fight Pass, you got to pay for that shit. Meanwhile, nigga, every time a fight happens, every time I go live after a fight happen, I just find myself like, yo, how does everybody, like, I'm like, yo, this nigga told me the fight was trash. This boy said he wasn't buying the fight. This other one said he wasn't buying the fight. How are you doing videos about it? Trash, bro. Fans are trash. And when you do that, you fuck the market up. Because what you claim you care about, you're not showing it with your dollar. And then you wonder why you don't get what you claim you care about. I'm going to repeat that because a lot of y'all don't understand business. If you go into a marketplace and you claim you like something, but when they go to look at the numbers for that item that you claim you like, and they see that it's not selling, then they're not going to give you that item anymore. So if you claim you like this fighter, and they hear you claim you like this fighter, but this fighter is not selling, then they're going to be like, why the fuck should we back this fighter like you want us to back this fighter? Y'all claim you like him, but when I do something with him, he don't do shit. Because y'all are talking with your mouths. You talking with your thumbs on your phones and shit. You typing on your keyboard. But you're going to Best Buy and getting your Fire Stick for $9.99. And then you're going on websites learning how to jailbreak that shit. And you ain't giving no support to the sport you claim you love. That's the problem. That's the problem. You want big fights? Put money behind the fighters that you claim you care about and that you claim you support and see if they don't start getting bigger fights and better fights more often. Because right now, because of the piracy, because the people ain't putting their money where their mouth is, boxing is in a place where a lot of the shit, you got to just depend on the generosity of a nigga from Saudi Arabia. Talk to me. Talk to me. Because of how fans are moving out here, we have to somewhat depend on the generosity of a cat from Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Context and Perspective with the 5-piece. Homie say, AKO, as a fight fan, you wouldn't prefer boxing on one channel app? Hell yeah, I would. Being a boxing fan can be expensive. Fights on Netflix change. Hell yeah, I hope somebody buy them all up. That's why I'm pushing so hard for, I hope PBC and Top Rank get under the one roof. I used to love when it was only HBO and Showtime. Nigga, that come in my cable package. Yes. Sign me the fuck up. One-stop shop. I got my Showtime. I got my HBO. I don't need shit else, nigga. Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Put them bitches all on Netflix. Put them all on motherfucking Hulu. Put them all on Prime. Put them wherever. Hell yeah. Put them all under one roof. Because that shit run in my pocket. Drink more water with the 5-piece in the super chat. Let's see how many of these new Bozo Lamont fans pay for this fight come December. I just said it, bro. Great minds think alike. Let's see how many YouTube lives we see promoting his fight these next 2 months. You won't. You will not. You will see Tank Davis, Jake Paul with a sprinkle of Devin up until November. You will see Tank Davis, Jake Paul reactions from about November 15th to November 19th. And then from about the 19th to the 22nd, you'll hear some Devin Haney, Brian Norman coverage. And then after that, you'll hear people talking about Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. What Tank Davis is going to do. Is he going to retire? He need to be fighting Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach ain't even fighting Pitbull. You're not going to hear no Pitbull or Lamont Roach talk, bro. That is why when Lamont Roach announces his fight with Pitbull Cruz, Calvin Ford says something about Lamont Roach. What do y'all think people pay more attention to? Weird, right? Weird, right? So Lamont Roach announces a whole fight. Calvin Ford says something about Lamont Roach. And what got more traction and what got more coverage? Y'all don't care about what y'all claim y'all care about, bro. Y'all don't care about what y'all... No, he announced that shit yesterday. It should have been a bunch of lives today about that shit. Now, damn, we ain't gonna see no Pitbull. Nah, you gonna see how it's gonna be tied to Tank somehow, bro. If anybody does talk about it. It's gonna be tied to Tank if anybody does talk about it, bro. That's it. So a lot of fans is the problem. Because y'all don't care about what y'all claim y'all care about. And a lot of y'all are thieves and liars, bro. You're thieves. You don't support the people that you call your favorites, or their numbers would be better. You don't really hate the people that you claim you hate because you pay attention to everything they do. And this is facts. This is facts, bro. He's right. He's fucking right, bro. He's 100% right, fam. Stealing, bro. So, y'all want the sport of boxing to change? Stop stealing shit. And mean what you say. If you truly don't support someone, don't be willing to talk about it. I can't stand this nigga. Don't talk about it. I really support this person. Go to this fight. This is my favorite fighter. Buy his pay-per-view. This is my favorite fighter. Watch his shit with the actual fucking app that he's fighting on and not your Fire Stick. So that they can get as good numbers as possible to get him more power and more leverage at the fucking negotiation table. Straight up. Byron says music and movies deal with the same thing. As a person who loves movies, I can tell you straight up. You give me a good enough movie, somebody I rock with, I'm going to support it. Like Ryan Coogler, nigga, I'm going. Or Coogler, the dude that made Black Panther and the dude that made Sinners. I'm supporting that shit. Michael B. Jordan got a movie, me and the wife, we going to that bitch. Will Smith drop something, nigga, we going. Denzel drop something, we going. We going. Some Marvel shit come out, nigga, I'm going to that shit. I'm going. If a fight is on Netflix, nigga, I'm making sure I got the Netflix subscription. These Paramount Plus fights, nigga, I'm getting Paramount Plus. Music, I'm playing it on YouTube. I'm playing it on Spotify from the actual person's channel. Zoomverse, what up, homie? Y'all go subscribe to the homie Zoomverse channel. No other sport is expensive as boxing to follow. $80 every weekend. Then talk with your money. Don't support it. But don't steal it either. That's the problem. Niggas like, yo, $80 is expensive. Nigga, I'm not buying Keith Thurman versus Fundora. That shit don't deserve to be on pay-per-view. And then them same people will tell you everything that happened in the fight 15 minutes after the fight's over. thieving ass niggas, man. That's the problem, bro. Man, ain't nobody buying this motherfucking pay-per-view, but niggas is doing shorts and dropping videos about the damn every undercard fight and everything that happened in the goddamn undercard. That's the problem. If $80 too expensive, if $80 every weekend is too expensive, niggas ought to be able to come on this bitch, man. I only saw what happened in the highlights. So I saw the nigga throw the punch in the 3rd round. I saw the nigga throw the punch in the 10th round. Then, you know, PBC got them trash ass highlights. So I didn't see nothing but them the rounds they showed me. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. No, but niggas will tell you, man, I ain't buying that shit. Don't nobody buy it. I ain't supporting that. See, it don't belong to be on pay-per-view. And then wake up the very next morning, man. Look, bro, I thought Lamont Roach did a good job. See, what he did was he started off round 1. He started off slow. Round 2, he was kicking his jab, hitting his jab out there. Then he started countering in round 3. And then by round 4 through 8, Lamont Roach turned up on him. And then he also won the championship rounds. And I'm just watching niggas like, didn't you say you wasn't buying this shit? How you know? How you know that? That's the problem, bro. It's not that whether or not it's expensive. If it's too rich for your blood, don't buy. Don't spend your money on nothing that you feel like ain't worth your money. But what you got to steal it for? What you got to put your integrity in the question for and shit? But that's how fans are moving. And you can act like I ain't right, but the numbers speak for themselves. If niggas ain't stealing, if cats is really showing up, how come some of the most talked about people on YouTube ain't got more of a following, bro? How come they ain't got more of a following? Like, nobody ever called David Benavidez a motherfucking face of boxing. Devin was called that. How come he on David Benavidez undercard? You know why? Because people actually showed up and bought David Benavidez shit. He actually sold out arenas, and the nigga actually sold some pay-per-views. Why they put Devin in the middle of the motherfucking street on the undercard somewhere? Because they not paying attention to what the fuck we say on these apps. Some of them are, but not for the terms of making fights and doing business, bro. They're not paying attention to what we say on Twitter. They are paying attention to what we do with our dollars. When we put this fight on, did we get more subscriptions on Netflix? When we signed this deal, did Paramount Plus subscriptions go up? When we put this budget up for this free fight, how many people streamed this mother? How many people rewatched it? That's what they looking at, bro. And if you're not doing that for their fight, when we price these tickets at this price, did they sell out? Were we able to recoup the amount of seats in the venue, or did we have to shrink the venue? Did we have to extend the venue? That's the type of shit they looking at. When we put the tickets out, did we have to drop the prices because nobody was demanding them shits at that price? So until you start supporting your favorite fighters in these ways, nigga, they gonna forever be a day late and a dollar short. Gonna forever be a day late and a dollar short. No matter how much you talk about them, no matter how many live streams you do, no matter how many debates you get into on YouTube, no matter how many videos you make, no matter how many tweets you post, they gonna say, yeah, nigga, that's cute. How many people watch this shit legally? Oh shit, nigga, that's cute. How many people came to the fight? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, nigga, that's cute. How much was the live gate revenue? Oh yeah, nigga, that's cute. Did any sponsors want to get any ads on the commercials for this motherfucker? That's what they're gonna be looking at, bro. Fans, we play the biggest role because we're the ones that dictate the market. They gonna sell what the fuck we buying. And right now, what are we saying? Nigga, we'll buy Jake Paul. Nigga, we'll buy Jake Paul versus Tank, nigga. Shit, we'll buy that shit. We'll buy that. Think about it. Jake Paul is getting killed on you. No, Tank Davis is getting killed on YouTube for fighting Jake Paul. I'm sure most people would say Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz is a good fight. Lamont Roach is not fair because that's on pay-per-view. Let's do some free shit. Now, this one's interesting because it's a week apart. Same scenario. Very funny. What? Right? Watch this. People claim on social media and on YouTube to absolutely hate Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. Just like they claim to hate Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. People claim to love the David Benavidez, Anthony Yarde, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, all them cards, right? They claim to love the Riyadh season card on February 22nd. That was a week before the Tank Davis card with Lamont Roach. The Tank and Roach card generated more interest than the card that was supposed to be the card of the century. Now, fast forward to about 7 or 8 months later, if what everyone's saying on YouTube is true, if what everyone's saying in the social media sphere is true, then the David Benavidez, Devin Haney card with Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Artur Beterbiev on that bitch and Abdullah Mason on that bitch, that should draw in more viewership than the Jake Paul Tank Davis card, right? Or is it that a lot of people's actions not gonna match their words? Is it that a lot of people pay for Netflix because it's cheaper than they pay for DAZN? So you'll probably end up watching Netflix and Jake Paul and Tank Davis legally to run their numbers up, but you'll rob from the one that you claim you like so much because you're probably gonna watch it illegally because half you motherfuckers don't have a goddamn DAZN subscription. Interesting, ain't it? Interesting, ain't it? If you truly mean what you say, then you'll do like Raw. He say he ain't watching it. He's protesting. Nigga, I ain't watching Tank and Jake. Here's another opportunity. Here's another opportunity. Prove me wrong. Y'all can buy the Lamont Roach fight and prove that this nigga's relevancy is not tied to Tank. Run his numbers up and prove he a star. And y'all wasn't just goddamn Tank Davis haters disguised as Jake Paul fans. Prove me wrong. I mean, Tank Davis haters disguised as motherfucking Lamont Roach fans. Prove me wrong. And then here we go again. It's the real card, right? The one on November 22nd, that's the real one, right? That's the real one. So run the numbers up. Get your DAZN subscription only for that month only and run them numbers up. Run the numbers up. Brashley, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. I will definitely pay for any good fight, but I'm not buying any Riyadh cards. Fuck no. I don't support Turkey. Hey, stand on business. Stand on business. But don't say a card is a great card and you won't even get the monthly membership so you can watch it the right way to help them fighters out. Help Turkey out. Shit. That helps Turkey if you get the card and you watch it the right way. Don't fire stick his shit. Get your DAZN subscription for November and watch that great card on November 22nd and make sure that they do better numbers than what Tank Davis and Jake Paul do. Juke with the 10-piece in the super chat. She says, I don't think they watch fights. Probably get their opinions from YouTube channels and repeat their talking points. They don't have real opinions, just doing their job as lower level cult members trolling. Now, she said, y'all some lower level cult trolling mother. Damn. I only care about me. I'm selfish. I respect that, bro. All right, man. I think we can open up the panel, man. We got about 55 minutes left. Real quick before I open up the panel, please use that link that I have up there right now to go subscribe to the vlog channel with me and the missus. Me and my baby, Miss KO, cooking on the vlog over there, man. Y'all go check us out, bro. Y'all go check us out. And let's pin this to the channel, man. There we go. Panel's open, man. We had so many topics that we covered today. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Boots and Brock Rum, preliminary talks. We talked about Shakur Stevenson standing on business and refusing to talk about Tank. We talked about what Calvin Ford said that had everybody upset. We talked about Lamont Roach and Pitbull's fight on pay-per-view and how Roach gets to prove he's more than just a Tank opponent. And then we talked about the problems in boxing. Y'all can pull up on me and y'all can come talk to your boy K. Oh, K to the Izzo, man. I'm fully focused, man. What's up, fellas?
My shit was on Bill Haney. I was
What's up?
trolling Dean. What up, Kale?
What's happening with y'all, man? Panels open. Y'all talk to me, man. Y'all running this section. Y'all running this portion of
Ooh,
the show, man.
we got Boxing Hacker and Big Rich Dog up in here, capping away.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Y'all go
Let's
ahead.
get
I'm
it, man.
listening, bro. Y'all get in where y'all fit in. What y'all got?
What's up, KO?
What's
Shit,
happening?
I
What's
just want to
What's up,
talk to you.
KO?
Your last
What's
point.
good?
My DAZN subscription has been bought and paid for since the first fucking day that app started.
Me too.
I'm a boxing junkie for real.
Me too.
Nice.
Me too.
Very
Also,
nice.
also to that point, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson sold a lot too. Doesn't mean it was doesn't mean it was a great fight. It's just Jake Paul's just popular. And Tank is just popular. I think that's just how it falls with those guys. The fight itself sucks. I don't know.
It was a real fight on Mike Tyson's record.
Yeah, but was it a real fight in real life? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it was. The
Oh,
punches were real. You actually take a punch to the fucking head. It's a real punch.
Man, I take it the same way as when I watch Ultimate Warrior versus
Yeah, because you're a fucking goofy.
That's how I look at it.
That's why.
And he's ready to
Warrior.
get bullied by a few more bullies.
What up with you, OG?
What up,
Salute,
Victor?
man.
What's up, Mr. Lynch? What's up to the
What's
panel?
going
Hey,
on?
What up,
gentlemen.
Dave?
Hey,
Salute,
gentlemen,
OG.
listen here.
What up, D1?
Hey, KO, can
What
I
up,
start it
Rich?
off, man? I want to start
Yeah,
it off,
man.
man.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm listening, bro.
Hey, listen
Get
to
it.
me now. You got to bear with me on this, man, because I got
All right.
an alert and a warning. This is an alert and a warning, right? Okay, let me go through it real quick. All right. About 3 years ago, Matthias was known as and labeled the boogeyman. Subriel Matthias, right? So he got in the ring with Petro. Petro beat his ass. Too big, too thick, too solid. Matthias, come forward fighter. Isn't that the kind of fighter that they say Tank beats up all the time, and that's why he beats him up? That's what Matthias is. Come forward fighter, volume puncher, punch. You ain't out yet? Okay, let me keep punching. Doesn't do nothing else. So he got in the ring with Petro. Petro beat his ass. He's too big, too thick. He was able to endure that volume punch and shit, and he beat him. Then he got in the ring with Ponce. Ponce beat him up for 2 motherfucking rounds. Then the so-called killer got in the ring with Pyro, Caucasian, back foot, and beat his ass. So there's your killer, right? Now, in the meantime, moving on, I'm going to Pit Bull because Pit Bull beat Rolly, but Rolly knocked out the left hook killer, Ryan Garcia. And how did
He did
Rolly
not
knock him?
Ryan out.
I'm
He didn't
sorry,
knock
not
Ryan
knocked
out.
him out. I'm not knocked him out. He might as well knock the motherfucker out. But anyway, he didn't knock him out. But he knocked that motherfucker down with what? A double left hook. No torque,
5 feet
no
across the
power,
ring.
just a double left hook. And he knocked Ryan down, feet up in the motherfucking air, right? That's them big motherfucking straps on Rolly, them great big motherfucking Pacquiao calves. That's a big boy. But when
Yep.
he got in the ring with Pitbull, Pitbull beat that nigga around that ring like a rag doll. The motherfucking ref had to step in and save Rolly's life, right?
Yep.
Now, in the meantime, Pitbull gets in the ring with El Rayo. And what did El Rayo do with Pitbull?
By circles around.
Beat him easily. But then El Rayo got in the ring what I'm calling the real killer of that time, the real killer, De Los Santos. See what I'm leading up to? He got in that ring with De Los Santos. Now let me say this.
Your timeline is a little off.
Yeah,
Rayo beat.
Okay. I'm gonna finish up.
I get what you're saying, but Rayo beat, just for the case of order. Rayo beat Pitbull after
De Los Santos.
Edwin De Los Santos.
Yeah.
No. I understand that. I understand that. But what I'm saying is El Rayo got in the ring with De Los Santos. And De Los Santos, every single time De Los Santos hit El Rayo, he hurt him, he wobbled him, he knocked him down, he knocked him through the ropes, and eventually the referee had to get in the way to save El Rayo. So all right. So anyway, what I'm saying,
no, let him finish, y'all.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, I'm saying by that notion and those events, the real killer of that time was De Los Santos. And here's where the alert and the alarm comes in.
What?
De Los Santos, that killer, got in the ring with Core. And what did Core do? Core
ran for the hills.
Stopped. Listen. Core, this is what he actually did. Core stopped that potential, exciting, vibrant fight from taking place and turned it into a snooze fest, a snooze fest where nobody did nothing. Imagine, now listen, you got to wrap your head around this. How did Shakur stop a fight with that killer, De Los Santos, in that ring with him? How did he turn it into a snooze fest? Well, Shakur is superior and superb at preventing and avoiding, and he prevented and avoided anything from happening in that ring. So what I'm saying is, if Tank steps off and Course happens to sneak his way up to Tank and take spot, what are we in store for?
Tank cutting the distance.
He's not fighting that nigga. Yeah, that's what we in for.
Gentlemen, this is an alert. This is a warning. You cannot let Core. We cannot let Core get into position because we will be sleeping through fight after fight after fight. When he finally decided to fight, when Core finally decided to fight, what happened? His daughter told you, she was there. He almost knocked you out.
You don't even got to worry about that. The boxing fans will never put him into that
position. Listen. Here, let me say this, and then I'll put it to the rest of y'all. But to respond to that, Victor, you don't have to worry about that because the people have chosen that they just don't fuck with Shakur, bro. He's not gonna have no fans.
28.
I'm a fan of Shakur, so I don't
know. He's not
gonna have no fans like that, bro.
I feel better about that then. If that's the way you feel, I feel better.
You got to look at it like this, bro. Like Bud Crawford, he grew some after the Earl fight, but most times, nigga, by the time you are almost 30, like people have decided whether or not they're gonna start messing with you or not, and he's gone backwards, bro. He had some people fucking with him, but he went from main eventing on Thursdays to undercards to across the world to back on undercard. Like it's like if he fights Tio, we don't even know if that's gonna be the main event. They talking about David Benavidez and Devin Haney in fucking February. What card him and Tio gonna be on?
He moving like a European, bro.
I don't think like European. With guys like Abdullah Mason, guys like Emiliano Vargas, guys like Carmel Moten coming up, he not finna be the one to beat that people gonna be looking to take the
He's gonna be high on the pound for pound list, though. That's for sure.
Who gives a fuck?
He's gonna be high.
Who gives it? Especially a damn pound for pound list.
That's not what Victor. Not who gives a fuck. Like that's a bad accomplishment, boxing hacker. I think that came out wrong. But who gives a fuck is in what Victor was talking about, which is face of boxing, somebody that everybody's watching fight. You know, the person that's supposed to that ain't gonna be him because he not exciting enough, bro.
But as term as legacy, his legacy will look great. I mean, I don't know about.
Oh man, stop that legacy talk, man.
I mean, Andre Ward got a great legacy. Bernard Hopkins got a great legacy. Jermaine Taylor got a great legacy. Like that ain't what we talking about. Nobody with his legacy is really good right now. He's already a 3 division former unified champion. He cool. Legacy's
first
cool,
ballot Hall of
but
Fame.
legacy ain't the conversation that Victor was having, bro. You having a different conversation. That's all I'm pointing out to
No,
you.
Victor's saying he won't be
That's
excited
why I
if he
think they
fights Tank.
confused this
But at
shit.
the end of the day,
Oh,
you
come
still got
on.
box smart.
He didn't say
understands-
nothing about if he fights Tank.
Hey,
He said he's not an exciting fighter, and if he's in those situations where somebody's in front of him, he's gonna try to diffuse the situation and make the shit boring. That's what he
El
said, bro.
Rayo
You'll
did the
never
same
see
thing.
another
But wait,
Zepeda
El
fight.
Rayo
I
did the same
promise.
thing. Why didn't say anything about that?
You heard the way he was
He
talking after
already
that beat.
said,
El
yo,
Rayo,
this
El
nigga
Rayo and
already
Pitbull,
said, fuck the
El
fans
Rayo and
on that.
Pitbull was
Never
a
doing
boring
that shit
fight. If you go
again.
back, because that I remember it vividly, bro. I remember the
Yeah.
Bud card because it was on the Bud card, and I said the card was better on paper than what it turned out to be because I thought Rayo versus Pitbull would be fireworks. That shit was boring as fuck.
But let me
Yep.
ask you something. Let me ask
Yep.
you a question.
You were
Phil.
boring,
Let
bro.
me
You
ask
go
you a
back and watch the
question.
live stream.
Let's say you're a boxing coach,
Give
right?
Legacy so much
Let's just
credit
say
when there's
you're
so
a
many
boxing
bills.
coach. You're
We're not talking about boxing
Hold on,
coaches
what?
and
Hold on,
styles of boxing.
let me hear what Byron said, bro. Byron, what did you say, fam?
Salute to my brother KO on the panel. How do
What up?
Legacy get so much credit when there's so many belts? There's so many interims, there's so many
I know,
regulars,
bro.
there's so many supers.
Yeah.
How is it so much credit compared to when it was only one real belt? So what's all this new legacy and credit? I don't even use them words because it's
Really
not.
after it.
This shit is really fugazi.
He right,
Both
bro.
words matter.
He right,
Yeah.
and that's why
100%.
niggas don't like it. And I hate to bring this conversation back, but that's why over here we tell y'all, bro, I don't really give a fuck about them belts over here. I care. I trust my eyes. I trust my damn near 30 years of watching boxing, and I just want the fights I want to see, and that's what I push for, whether they got a motherfucking belt or not. Because too many times getting a belt is dependent upon who you promoted by, is dependent upon how popular you are, and it's dependent upon nepotism and shit. That's why I keep giving the example. Nobody wants to listen to it. You got 2 Olympic gold medalists, both losing their first 2 fights. One of them got to work their way back up, and the other one still get a title shot. Who you talking about, KO? Robeisy Ramirez and motherfucking Lomachenko. Same goddamn promoter, same situation. Both 2-time Olympic gold medalists. One of them lost his fight to Salido in his first and second fight. The other one lost his fight to some no-namer in his first and second fight. Robeisy had to work his way back up to become champion, and Lomachenko still got a title shot in his 3rd or 4th fight, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, that's
Loma-
why it's fuck the belts over here, bro.
The belts are
But
only
Loma didn't prove it by winning.
But Loma was cheated.
Here's the problem. If you don't fight a
Loma was
champion,
cheated,
you're
though.
fighting a contender then.
The belts are worth
If you don't
the
fight
guy
the
holding
guy
it.
with the title,
That's what
Loma
makes
was
the belt
cheated.
worth
Stop
something.
talking about somebody
Y'all
else.
gotta go one at a time, bro.
I know,
Yeah.
bro.
So here's the problem. If you don't fight
And
a super
Hacker
champion,
trying to talk every 5 minutes.
relax, dude.
Hacker
If you
ain't
don't fight a
talk
super
yet.
champion,
Let
then you're
Let me
somebody
hear
else talk.
let me hear Hacker, then let me hear Enigma, then let me hear Terrence. Go ahead,
Here's the
Hacker.
problem, KO. Like if you're not fighting a super champion, all you do is fight a contender. And
Oh man, here we go.
and when you look back
Let
at that,
him talk, bro.
and when you look back at that, people gotta be like, well, you fought great contenders, but if you ain't fighting the top person in the division, then it hurts your legacy a little bit. That's why you look at Tank. Tank fought a lot of great people. Like I'm not gonna lie, Tank fought a lot of great people, undefeated fighters as well. But a lot of them were contenders. You know, he never fought the super champions of his division.
Hey, boxing Hacker, you talk about boxing like boxing is a game of cards or something, blackjack or some shit like
What are
that,
you
nigga.
talking about?
Yeah,
It works that way though. You know that, right?
No, it don't work that way.
Look at what happened to Bud. Bud went up to 168 and fought the top super champion.
How many times a day are you going to say this? You talked about it earlier today with Dean. You talked, you know what I mean? You was in the chat all damn day saying the same shit over and over and over again. And what happened?
Well, it's true. Why can't he say it?
Y'all let me hear Enigma right quick. Enigma, what's up, homie?
What's happening with you, KO?
I'm chilling, man. What you got for the show, bro?
Boxing Hacker be tweaking, man. Damn. Tank ain't never fought no super champion. Answer me this though.
Yeah.
Who has his contemporaries fought? How many super champions have they beat?
Well, I mean, Shakur fought
Can you answer me that, Boxing Hacker?
Right? He was lineal at 130. He was champion 126. He's about to fight a lineal champion 140. So like, so that's what I'm saying. Tank and Shakur need each other. I always say like Tank and Shakur literally need each other.
Tank don't need Shakur,
we
man.
already cooked this.
As far as
Try
legacy,
again.
he does. It's gonna be
Try again.
Okay, let me explain something.
Who the one begging?
No. We've already fucking flame broiled this shit, bro.
Tank never
Stop
fought
it.
Keo. Tank didn't fight Cambosis. He ever since he been in the division,
He didn't fight Cam.
Who the one
Do
big?
You right, he ain't fight
you
Cam
even
Bosis.
know?
You sound retarded.
Why
Why'd you even bring Cam Bosis into the conversation, bro?
Told you.
If you don't
All
fight,
right, y'all let me go to Terrence. Boxing Hacker, take a break for a second. I do want you to do me a favor, Boxing Hacker. While you take a break, I want you to look up what belt Leo Santa Cruz had when Tank Davis fought him at 130 pounds. Didn't get back to me.
I said 135.
They fought where?
I said he hasn't fought super champion 135.
No, you said super champion. Period. Do you want me to play it back for you?
Exactly, you did.
Division. I said if he fights super champion, his current division, he's been there for over 5 years.
You didn't say that, bro.
I did. I didn't say.
No, you did.
You said he never fought a super. You said he has great. Hold on. You said he has great contenders on his resume, but he's never fought the super champion of any division. That's what you said. Now, if you make me go prove it to you, then I'm gonna have to kick you off, bro.
You can ride it if you want to.
What was Pedraza?
Okay. All right, Terrence, go ahead, Terrence.
First of all,
What was Cuellar for?
y'all know the saying, "You're only as good as your last fight." Y'all made Shakur fight a fight he don't want to fight, and he won. So y'all keep bringing up De Los Santos. I mean, come on, you got to bring up the last fight he fought, which he stood in the pocket and fought this guy's fight. So he knows that's what Turkey, who pays him, wants. So that's what he's gonna do. Now, if he loses, he loses, but he knows he has to fight that way. So why we keep bringing up old stuff about Shakur and how he fought? Y'all saw what he did the last time, so let's not bring it up.
Man, stop trying to compare the painter to De Los Santos.
Get off
secondly,
let him cook. This is what I want to say. Hey, this is what I want to say, right? Hey, Box Hager, man, we Shakur fans, man. We kind of not approving of what you've been saying, but for you other people on this panel, man, towards Box Hager, man, we already understand that y'all don't want to see him fight Tank, man. We already understand. It's probably 1 or 2 people on this panel that want to see that. Y'all keep pushing this narrative like y'all only want to see Tank fight him.
Please give me.
That's cap.
Look, man.
That's
cap,
bro.
That
I'm
nigga don't want to fight Tank.
I'm sure the whole
nigga don't want to fight
Tank.
He know what he got to do.
Can I finish?
He know what he
Can
got
I
to
finish
do.
my second point?
Martin,
Go ahead,
Let me get my second
Y'all
point.
scared for
My
that
second,
man. That's sad.
my second point is this, and I'll keep bringing this up. Yes, all of these fighters, we want to see them make a lot of money. And according to all of the Tank fans, y'all say he making that money. He made a lot of money. But at some point, all of the great fighters said, "Okay, yeah, I just want legacy as well." That's all I'm saying is that you gotta have both. They gotta not only want money, but they also want legacy. Tank said he doesn't want legacy, so I'm not pushing for the Shakur fight anymore. Shakur has to go, like y'all say, he has to go his own lane, and he has to fight, I guess, recklessly and try to do what he has to do to please the fans. So I have accepted that. Now my problem, but
A
no, I'm
legacy
not.
fight
You
isn't
won't hear me
determined
say
until it's
you
all
will not.
over.
I'm a big Shakur fan. You won't hear me at all say anything about Tank anymore.
Just like
I will never.
just like
I
Knockout
don't.
just said,
We don't.
you got
I'm
Emilio
not.
coming up.
I don't need
You
it
got Abdullah
anymore.
Mason
He
coming
don't.
up.
He
You got
said
all types of
Cannot
fights with
pre-select
Shakur.
legacy fights.
I
Shakur
want to
said.
see the fight, bro.
But Tank
But he
said
just
he don't. Tank said it's not important to him. So why we keep talking about it? Let's just talk
Hey,
about
Terrence.
more. Yeah, go ahead, Vic.
Legacy fights
Let me ask you a question. I mean, let me clarify
And I
something,
wanted
Terrence.
that fight, so bad. I'm so
Yeah.
upset, but it
Just
is
let me
what it is.
clarify. Let me clarify something, Terrence. This is what I was trying to highlight. That it
Right.
was amazing that Core was in the ring. What I consider to be after he did what he did to El Rayo de los Santos. Somehow, Core was able to prevent anything from happening. I think that was a spectacular feat that Shakur was in the ring with a real killer and prevented anything from happening in that fight.
But
I
Vic,
thought that was spectacular.
why we still
real
talking
quick,
about that,
real
Vic?
quick, everybody be quiet. Let me make some room on the panel real quick. Y'all just listen to this real quick. Let me hear Hacker, then let me hear Enigma, then let me hear Terrence. Go ahead, Hacker.
Like if you're not fighting a super champion, all you do is fight a contender. And
Oh man, here we go.
And when you look back at that,
let them talk, bro.
And when you look back at that, people gotta be like, well, you fought great contenders, but if you ain't fighting the top person in the division, then it hurts your legacy a little bit. That's why you look at Tank. Tank fought a lot of great people. Like I'm not gonna lie, Tank fought a lot of great people, undefeated fighters as well. But a lot of them were contenders. You know, he never fought the super champions of his division.
Bob.
The super champion in his division. You heard that, right? I said that.
You said lightweight.
False.
No. I said super. You heard it at the end. Super.
You said lightweight. Do I have to play that for you too?
Yep.
Hey, knockout, man. You just switched it up.
Like, so all of us are spending the truth for you.
I was right. I was right. That's why I said.
You got cooked on replay.
Bye,
like when you fumble on replay in slow motion, you fumbled on slow motion.
Catch you later, bro.
Bye,
All right, y'all go. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Hey brother, listen. Hey, look here, man. The brother that said that we don't want to see Tank fight Shakur, you're wrong. Dead wrong. I want Tank to fight Shakur because what I'm suggesting to you niggas is we need to get him out the motherfucking game because that nigga's gonna turn everything into a snooze fest. I need Tank to go get that
nigga. We laughing, but he told us that he wasn't gonna fight like that no more. Right after there's a pay to fight, bro.
Yes, bro. Listen, the truth's in the man's words, bro. He literally got beat up in the Zepeda fight. The man was sore for weeks afterwards, bro. Like, you guys gotta stop. Are you serious?
Now you capping right there.
And the rest of the knockdown. The rest missed the
I'm not
knockdown.
gonna fight like that no more.
I
got hit too much.
Afterwards,
I'm not gonna fight like that no more.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time, please, fella.
Hey, so tell me this, y'all, right? So y'all want him to fight like that, to stand on the ropes and dodge punches all day. That's cool, y'all. So when the nigga say he's not about to fight like that, so when the nigga say he's not about to fight like that, so when niggas say he's not about to fight like that, what y'all want to fight
real
like?
boxing.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Rich. I don't know if anybody else can answer this question. Man. I want to see the Shakur that fought with Jamel Herring, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, but
he only do that shit to homeboys, KO.
What's his name?
Somebody
he do that to motherfuckers that he already sparred.
And even if it don't look like that, like I'm told about how he's a master of distance control, how good his defense is, how good he can make you miss and make you pay. All I see is somebody keeping so much distance with their defense and focus so much on their defense, he don't be in position to throw back like that. Against the Pater, he was, and that's why it was an okay performance. But when he's fighting like Nakathila and he's fighting fucking what's the other guy name? Edwin, like he was out of position. Even with Oscar Valdez, I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me. I go to my grave believing this shit. That nigga could have stepped on Valdez, bro. He could have stepped on him, but he was too hesitant, too worried about his left hook. And then he didn't want to get caught with nothing. But bro, he could have stepped on Valdez, dog.
But y'all talking about old fights like that.
He was toying with Valdez.
Valdez he got a better chin and better heart than Jamel Herring. Number two, he's tougher and more durable.
Younger.
So it could have looked even crazier because he was every bit as open. He was right there to be hit, but Shakur was just too tentative in that fight. I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me, bro.
Hey, how
You
many?
still won
He could have blamed it on the young.
Shakur still beat the shit out of Valdez, though, man.
How many rounds did
Y'all
he
keep
lose
bringing
to
up old stuff.
In that fight,
How many rounds did he lose to Oscar Valdez?
Say that again.
How many rounds did he lose to Oscar
He won all
Valdez?
of them. Two rounds.
God damn, bro! Everybody can't fucking talk at the same time. God damn.
Y'all gotta talk one at a time. I'm gonna answer
how
you.
many rounds did he lose?
I heard you, Rich. Let me answer you, and then I'm gonna go to Paige. So to me, he didn't lose any rounds. But what I'm speaking to is him compared and fighting tough competition, guys that are close to his level or on his level. I never thought Valdez was that, bro. I don't judge Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis or Devin Haney because they didn't lose no rounds. It's certain motherfuckers they fight that they not supposed to lose no rounds. I'm judging them based off of who he's supposed to be. A special fighter, somebody that's like better than Floyd with their defense and got the backing of Andre Ward and backing of Bud Crawford. They step on that nigga
The
Valdez.
way he talks.
You can say what you want. You can say what you want, and you niggas ain't got to admit it right now. But you can just admit it in your mind. You ain't even got to say nothing before I pass the page. Every nigga on this panel, whether you hate them, love them, loathe them, can't stand them, whatever the case may be, put Oscar Valdez in front of Gervonta Tank Davis.
He gonna lose every round and get knocked
out.
Put him in front of Gervonta Tank Davis.
He gonna lose every round and get knocked out.
Tank.
He gonna get punished,
and
then he gonna get knocked out.
So basically, what I'm saying is, we all agree Tank would knock him out. But what I'm saying is, Shakur should have beat him up so bad to where they either stop that shit, or Oscar Valdez just looking all lumped up and shit. He go the distance or whatever.
Well, here's
because he was just, Floyd Mayweather, Arturo got it. You niggas get it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Get it,
Hell yeah. I remember that shit.
Y'all
What
get
would
it,
they
bro.
say?
Floyd
What
shitted
would
on
they
that
say
boy.
if Tank went 12 with Valdez? They wouldn't be calling it no masterclass.
Nah, that's a bad example. Arturo Gotti didn't have the belts like Valdez.
Yeah.
Man, we talking about the ass whipping that Floyd put on him.
Y'all let me get the pay, bro. Pay, what up?
What's going on, Kale? Bro, you do
chilling,
got an
man. What
actual point when what you said. You do got a point about what you said when it came to Shakur, because if you go back after that Valdez fight, Shakur said that Valdez caught him with a body shot that almost made him throw up. So he was from that point forward. He said he was being cautious about what he was doing. He didn't want to get caught again. So that is true. He did fight timid in that fight. So that is true for sure. Whether they fans want to admit it or not, his fans want to admit it or not, yeah, that did actually happen.
Yep.
See, we can't be like, oh, Tank Davis, he got the knockout, but nigga, he lost some rounds before the knockout. But then we ain't supposed to look at Shakur and critique him the same. It's like when a nigga hold Shakur to the same level that we hold Tank to. It's like cats get a problem with it. That shit crazy to me, bro. He's supposed to be better than Tank, right? So we should be holding him to even higher standard, right?
Hey, let me say something to Rich. Hey, let me say something to Rich real quick.
Let me catch super chat before you do. Shout out to Dre's finest Unc. What up, 5-piece in the super chat? Say salute, KO. I'm on the road to work, but I'm listening. Why do I have to search for your channel when I have you on notification? Because they like playing with my channel sometimes. Unsubscribe and subscribe back up and turn your notifications on, and that should fix it, OG. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece in the super chat. Tank and Maniacs think Jake Paul is a real fight. Sad. Listen, I'm starting to believe Big Dog Willie. You can say it's sad or whatever. I don't think anybody that'll do the shit that Jake Paul is doing, being the opportunist that he is, I think he trying to lull Tank to sleep, and I think he gonna try to go viral off Tank.
He's talking to me.
Yeah,
Big Dog Willie's talking to me.
I think he gonna try to go viral off Tank. I think Tank gonna treat this nigga accordingly and try to knock him the fuck out.
Promise.
I believe if Jake Paul, because he tried that shit with Mike Tyson too. He trying to go viral off somebody, bro. I'm dead serious.
Crazy,
so
bro.
hopefully, you know, don't get yourself played. Good boy, can you imagine the reaction if Jake Paul knocks Tank the fuck out?
Bro. This is
Hey, Rich, are you there, Rich?
Hold on, I got a couple more. I got a couple more, Victor. I got a couple more. Then you can respond to him. Boxing Hacker, my dog with the 5-piece in the super chat. I literally said super champion in his division. So why did you kick me off? Yo, everything I said was true. No T.O. Kurt, Devin, Lomo, Cam. It's bad. You said he's never fought. You said he's never fought a super champion in his division. He's fought in multiple divisions. You said lightweight. You lied, bro. I told you didn't say lightweight, and you doubled down, nigga. I did say lightweight. You fucked yourself up, man. Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece in the super chat. What more real, Jake Pipe? What's more real, Jake Paul fight or hair, grease, knee? I don't know, bro. You tell me. We gonna see on November 14th.
Willie,
real, bro.
I'm gonna talk about to Jake Paul. You back off the porch.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this to Rich. Hey, Rich,
say what he wanted to say to Rich, y'all. Go ahead,
real quick. Hey, Rich, when you say he beat the shit out of Valdez, listen to me. If you beat the shit out of somebody, you know what beat the shit out of means? Means a variety of things, but it also means they ain't got nothing left. That's what beat the shit out of him means. He ain't got nothing left. But Valdez After Court turned his motherfucking back and ran over towards the ref, Valdez, who had gotten the shit beat out of him, was coming after that nigga, running after him, full speed, and he swung at the back of that nigga's head, nigga. So evidently, Valdez hadn't got the shit beat out of him yet.
Hey,
it never gets old. He says it all the time, but it never gets old to me. It always
Hey, Vic.
Let Rich respond to him, but I swear, Victor says that shit like 100 times and it never gets
I know,
old.
and I'm about to say something.
It makes me laugh.
Hey, Vic.
Go ahead, Rich.
I might have said on another panel or something like that he got beat the shit up, but I ain't say that today. But let me tell you this though, right?
Yeah.
Valdez said out of his fucking mouth, man, that Shakur was his hardest fight after he got knocked out by that funny looking Mexican, that tall guy. Fuck his name.
Navarrete?
Yeah. Valdez said that was his hardest fight. He said it was just something about him, man, that's different. After he been knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Let me read this chat. Let me read this chat. I gotta get Rozilla in here, bro, because Rozilla ain't said nothing. Drink more water says Lima gonna get the shit beat out of him this Saturday, and it ain't gonna look nothing like Shakur and Valdez. Damn. Damn. Go ahead, Rozilla. What's up, man? And then I'm gonna go back to Byron again because Byron been quiet for a minute. I heard him trying to get in.
It's a fight this Saturday, bro. Who fighting this Saturday?
Boots. You know that.
Oh man. All right. The
Oh shit, you didn't know that? Oh my God.
OG, I ain't heard nothing about it, OG.
Texas over here. This version
OG, I ain't heard nothing about it, OG. I don't know what's going on, man. It was somebody in the
ain't nothing
comments.
going on. That's why you don't know too much about it, because it ain't nothing going on. Boots is moving in silence.
That's why they trying to negotiate fights and shit. Why you got a fight this week coming up, and we gotta wait that out and see if it comes to fruition, bro. Which we know, like my boy KO say, absolutely nothing, brother. The man keeps his fan, not even the man, because he don't say nothing unless he got to bring up Bud. That's the only time we hear him talking when he talking about Bud and when he trying to slide Bud. Other than that, we don't even hear him come out and defend himself. He ain't say nothing back to T.O.
He sent the offer to Ramos though.
Which one? Which one?
Boots is looking bad out
They gonna cap like both of them, like Family Matters.
Boots looking bad out here.
Ramos though, man. Come on.
Hey, KO, when he done, I gotta say something though to you.
I got you. Yeah.
Come on, Travis.
Go ahead, Payne.
Pay, let me catch super chat and you got it, fam. I'm gonna go to Byron because I gotta get to Byron. Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece say still chair into the ring, no goalpost move. We got the bet, Big Dog Willie. We got the bet. Go ahead, Pay.
So KO, earlier when you said about what you had said about Boots was the Rashidi other shit, but bro, you gotta understand people was criticizing him for that fight too, talking about what he finna pull up. He finna pull up another nigga from 147. Why you can't fight a nigga at 154? So it no matter what Boots would have did, motherfuckers gonna cook him regardless.
Probably,
so even
but
if he would have,
he probably right. He got cooked a lot less though for fighting Rashidi than he getting cooked for fighting the used limo.
But why he just fight Virgil?
Right. Boots gonna have people discrediting him and hating on him no matter what, bro. I see that. I see that. I admit that. I know that. But some of his justified criticism is not hate, bro. And a lot of the shit that he doing leaves a lot of questions.
Fight somebody, bro.
I agree. A lot of times though, I don't think Boots be sending out offers. I think Eddie be sending out offers. So I think pretty much Boots getting secondhand information from Eddie that might not even be fucking true.
Richie, what up, Richie? Richie here trying to cook Big Dog Willie. Big Dog Willie, you better be careful.
Boots know about them offers.
For Patrick Mahomes.
Boots know about them offers.
Byron, what's up, bro? What was you trying to say, fam? Y'all let me hear Byron, man.
Salute, man. I'm disappointed on everybody on the panel because I know y'all talking all this disrespectful shit. We not missing no fights. So the only way to get people, the only way to get people that don't watch boxing to get into some shit is to do some viral shit. So all y'all that's saying something about any fights up here, acting like y'all don't know Boots and all that, man, y'all know who all fight. We all know who all fight. And we ain't missing none of that shit. So let's keep this shit real, bro. I'm disappointed in all you niggas.
Nobody
ain't none of you niggas
That's
missing nothing. I don't
saying.
care how you pay for it or how you get it. So let's be real out here.
I'm
That's
gonna
all
be
my
100.
want to say.
I forgot
we
all
don't
about
watch
that
it.
look, brother. I'm gonna be real
Dean,
with you.
man, how your football weekend go, Dean? How them Eagles doing, man? We only one game behind y'all. We coming. We coming for that. Yeah, we coming for that all day. Juke with the 2 pieces and soup just says, I heard Rashidi fighting Fortuna.
Still a better
Javier?
fight.
Javier Fortuna? Nah.
That's the only one we know.
Yeah, that's the only one I know. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I'm not checking for that one. I'm not checking for that one at all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Terrence, you got something else you want to say? I seen you come off mute.
Listen, all I can say with Boots, man, you keep hating on Bud, bro. You need to do something, bro. I mean, you turned down a
How
fight
did
with
he
Bud.
hate
How's
on
he
Bud,
hating on
Terrence?
Bud?
Please tell me, bro.
Bro, this man saying he ain't watched the fight. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
Fuck.
Stop it.
How y'all
And
know
Dean,
he
now
ain't?
He
even
ain't watch it,
Dean,
but Bonzi
I want to hear
watched it,
from
but he ain't
Dean.
Ain't none
watched
of us
it.
listen to no
Dean,
fight.
Dean, you in the comment section, talk to me. Do you think he actually did not watch that fight? That's what I'm saying. Why are you hating on Bud, bro? He tried to help. He tried to help that man beat Bud. It didn't work. And
How
keep
the
trying
fuck
to
is that
like,
help?
All y'all sound
he
like
just
Boots.
hating this.
Everybody on the panel
That
sound just like
man.
Boots.
I'm
Y'all
just
gonna
saying,
go to
why that
sleep on
man?
the
How the
fight.
fuck is
Why that
that
man
hating?
hating
Because you
Bud
said
so
you didn't
much?
watch a nigga fight,
And we
bro.
like it. And the
How
thing
you know he
is,
wasn't
Oh
training or
man.
something, Terrence?
come on,
Hey,
come on, knockout. You know
He
damn
getting
well
ready
he
for
like
a fight, bro.
knockout. That
hey,
was one of the
yo,
biggest. That was one of the biggest fights in the decade. And this man ain't
hey,
So,
watching. Why that man
so
hating though?
saying you didn't watch the fight,
And
that
I
means
biggest
and
fight
I
of the
and I
hey,
decade.
like Boots,
knockout.
but why he
Hey,
hating on Bud?
knockout.
I mean, come on, bro.
Because
You
he
had a
said he
chance
didn't
to
watch the
fight
fight.
Bud.
That's hating.
Hey,
You
Because
knockout.
we
know he
know he lying. We
lying.
know he lying, bro.
Hey,
He
knockout.
lying,
He was at the
bro.
he was at
Nigga,
the
how
he was
man? What the
he was
fuck
at
He
is
the
trying to
that?
act
The
like,
capping
hey
machine.
that fight
hey
wasn't
Kato.
nothing.
one at a
Basically,
time
he
though. We
said,
talking
Hey,
over each other. We
knockout.
basically,
talking
he
over each
said
other.
that fight wasn't nothing. I ain't even watch.
Niggas
Finish
making
up,
it seem
Terrence.
like
Did
they
I
was
hear?
in that nigga Boo's house
No,
and
Finish
they
up.
I'm
watched the
done.
nigga
Hold
watch the
on, hold on,
I'm
fight.
y'all.
done,
Hold on.
knockout.
Finish up, Terrence. Then I'm gonna let
No,
Paige. I'm gonna let Paige
no. Go
respond.
ahead,
Hey,
Pig. Go
knockout.
No,
ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead,
Pig.
holler
That's
at
Paige.
all
you
I
And
had
one
then
to
Rich,
say.
time.
I heard you, Rich. Go ahead,
All right.
Paige.
Man, niggas is bugging, bro. Y'all niggas act like y'all in this nigga Boo's house and y'all actually watch this nigga. If he ain't watched the fight, fuck that fight. He didn't watch it.
Come on,
What the
Pig.
fuck, bro? I ain't
Hey,
never seen a
hey,
nigga.
hey,
Oh, so you ain't watch
hey,
Bud fight? Oh, you a
hey,
hating ass nigga because you ain't watch his fight.
hey,
Oh,
No,
get the
because
fuck
he
out of here,
lying,
bro.
bro.
Man
Pig,
said,
That
he
shit
fuck
so
Bud,
lying,
man.
petty,
bro.
bro.
Fuck
hey,
Bud.
hey,
Thought that
Page, you
I'm
believe
thinking the nigga
that?
Rich.
actually. I'm
Well,
thinking
I'm
the nigga
asking
actually
Page.
said something like the nigga talking shit about Bud. All because the nigga said he ain't watched his fight. Niggas getting all in
Page,
they
do you
man.
believe
Y'all
that
niggas is
though?
crazy.
But Page, do you believe it? I'm just
Y'all niggas
asking
is
Page.
crazy, bro.
No, Page, do you believe it though?
hey.
Do you
Now I
believe
want to
that?
ask knockout this
If he didn't
question though,
watch it, he
man.
didn't watch
I
it.
got you,
No,
Rich.
no, no,
Let them finish
Page.
their little
No,
thing. Then
no,
I got
no. I'm asking Page. Do you believe that he didn't watch the fight?
If he said he ain't watch it, he ain't watch it. I don't care whether the nigga watched it or not.
My boy Pace said, I
Shit.
believe anything Boots said.
I watched it. I don't give a fuck whether the nigga watched it or not.
I rock with him. His name's Sneakers. That's
But
Boots
that's
Yeah,
what
name.
I'm saying,
I don't
Page.
like
That
when
he
fighters
hating on
deny
All right,
Bud because
themselves.
let me hear
he
You
what
trying
still
to.
didn't answer the question.
That's what I'm saying, Page.
let me
Is
hear
that he hating on
let me
Bud?
hear
That's
Rich.
why I'm
Okay.
Let me
saying.
hear Rich
Man, I'm
question,
not.
bro.
I'm
Hey,
not in
hey,
that
hey,
nigga.
hey,
I'm not.
hey,
I'm
hey,
not
hey,
paying
hey,
his
hey,
damn Netflix bill. I don't give a fuck what he watched.
Kansas City
That's just
lost.
corny as hell,
All right,
bro.
It's
now, hold
Of
on.
over.
course you didn't watch that.
Let me hear Rich. Rich said he got a question for me. Rich, I'm
Nah,
listening, bro.
I want to ask you this. How many
Yeah.
times you already called Shakur a hater, but how many times you would have called Shakur a hater if he said he ain't watched the Tank and Lamont Roach fight, man?
I don't know if I call him
How
a hater.
many?
I definitely would call him a liar, though. I
Hey,
will agree with
hey,
that.
Exactly.
that nigga Wu
I
Exactly,
can't
will
block
agree
knockout.
with
nigga.
that. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
believe.
Exactly.
Here's the thing though with the Boots and Bud shit. Like, bro, like they in competition. There's really no love lost between them. Like, I don't want to I'm not finna let the world know, nigga, I'm checking for your fight. Like, y'all can't get mad at the nigga for that. Like,
Man, that nigga
you
KO
know what I'm
watched the
Knockout.
saying?
That's
Eagles
Like,
game. I bet
knockout.
KO
That's
watched the
one
Eagles
way.
game.
Hate.
it's kind of like you know how niggas shadow watch old KO. Like niggas act like they
KO
don't
watched
watch
every
KO,
Eagles game, nigga.
KO.
but they
Every
watching.
time
Like,
Bud gives.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
not
bro.
true
hey,
because
hey,
Because Bud likes boots. It's one way hate.
Let me get it
Bud
off
likes.
though. Hold on, let me get it off though, because
it's
I
real
get
than
where
that.
y'all coming from. Hold on, let me get it off because I get where y'all coming from, because it's like, you know, Niggas don't watch me, but they know everything I say. I feel y'all.
Exactly.
I feel y'all, but
Come
you know,
on.
let them get it out. What you expect? Like a nigga that claim they hate you, they claim they don't like you, that's in competition with you. What you expect them to do? Be like, yeah, bro, I watched the shit out that fight, man. I laid up with my
Hey,
girl.
knockout,
But
Bud don't
KO,
dislike
Bozy
Boozy.
said he
Boy,
watched
be on
it.
that fight.
But he
Bozy
don't
watched it.
dislike him. That's the thing. It's a one-way
That
hate.
nigga Bud,
Me
Bud
and
don't
Boots don't
dislike
live in the
that
same
Boozy.
nigga
damn
Boots lost
house.
money on that fight.
Hey, fellas. Hey, fellas.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
asleep.
fellas. Hey, fellas, let me ask you this. Do you
Yeah, bro.
consider this hate? Do you consider this hate? Canelo asked Bud before he fought him, what? Who in the hell you fight? And Bud didn't mention Spence.
Yeah,
Yep.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
I
hate.
don't.
hate.
What's that?
Yeah, that was
That's hate.
stupid. I don't know why
Nah,
Bud
Hey,
said
the
man.
that.
way he
Hey,
whooped him, I could understand it,
Fuck
bro.
Bud.
Hold up,
hey,
hold
look.
up. Hell
Hey,
no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Bring your ass here, boy. Hell no, nah, Terrence. I was just riding for you now. I was just riding for you. Come on, that was some hate. Come on.
No, I said that. I
No, you
agree
said it
with
was
that statement.
stupid. You said it was stupid. That was hate, though, right?
Yeah, it was because
All
it's.
right,
I
we
don't
good.
know, but I don't know why he hates
Bring the
Spence. He got
family
him the
back
big
up.
payday. He got him
Bring
that
the
big
family
payday.
back up.
I don't get it. I
this the
respect Spence.
this the
I
craziest
actually
thing
like
about it
Spence.
is, right? Tank worst enemy right now is Shakur. I don't even think it's like Terrence Crawford Bud, but Tank at least admit that he watched Shakur fights. He might say something bad about him, but he's still gonna say, yeah, man,
Oh,
you
that
need to
nigga
get
said
hurt a
all I
couple
do is
times.
train and
During
watch you
they
niggas.
fight.
He watching all his ops. You
Yeah,
stupid if you
that's
don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. You stupid if you don't. If I'm a fighter, bro, I'm watching everybody that I might fight one day. I'm studying them. I'm trying to see what the fuck, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see how they
Yep.
performing, how they like all that shit.
KO, I got
This
one
the
more
art of
question,
war,
bro.
my
And this for
boy.
Yeah, bro,
Bud
what's
I'm
up,
fans.
man?
studying everything.
This for Bud fans, bro. I got one question.
Yeah.
Bud said on Andre Ward's show that Al Heyman and PBC was blackballing him. But
Nah,
I recall they was offering Bud a multi-fight deal after the Earl Spence fight, correct?
Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
offered him
Refight
Jamel
15
Charlo
million.
and Erickson Lubin.
So how the fuck was you
Refight
considered being blackballed then?
He wasn't.
How was you
refight
being
15.
blackballed?
How
hey,
much
hey,
was he
hey,
getting
hey,
paid for
hey,
that?
hey, 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 I'm gonna stop you
That ain't what
paid.
he said.
I'm gonna stop you paid right there because you sound like Wellen right now, man. He ain't never say PBC. He said top rank, and then he said other promotions. He didn't say
Nah,
nothing
Dude,
about
nigga, who the
he
hell do
said
you
Who
think he
is
was
the
PBC,
talking
other
He
dog.
about?
said other
promotion?
promotions. He said
Somebody
And
He
top
then
said
never
rank.
he
did
everything.
business
Who
with
proceeded,
is
Golden
the other
Boy.
promotion?
to cook the shit out of PBC. Come on, man. We know what
Come
it
on,
is,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
cut
He
it
ain't
out.
say.
This
We
is
What
wasn't
Cut
other
it
talking
what
about
out.
no
other
motherfucking
promotional
Cut
Golden
it
company?
Boy
out,
and
Mitch.
bedroom,
He ain't say
nigga.
nothing
This a
about
Come
veteran
on.
from
known
his
as
Cut it
show. What
out.
other
facts.
promotional company has
Listen, dog,
Terrence Crawford ever worked with?
it's no love lost between the, you
Some
know, from
war,
Tim
bro.
Bradley to Andre Ward to Terrence Crawford to Shakur Stevenson. It's no love lost between them and the PBC. They don't fuck with PBC, bro.
Nah,
Right.
bro.
But
This
I'm trying
shit's
to
war.
understand
Right.
what
It
Rich
just ain't
talking
what it.
about. What other promotional company outside of PBC and Top Rank has Bud ever worked with?
I mean, he said it was PV. He said it was top rank and other
JLK,
promotions.
nigga.
He said other
So
Nah,
it's
promotions.
only
nah.
two
He
people
ain't
though,
just say
right?
You know
PBC.
what he trying to
Turkey.
do, man.
I mean,
Come on,
But
bro.
they
Come
it
on,
was a
for
You
Rich.
low
know what he
ball
trying
offer
to
though.
say.
Rich, you a
Cut
smart
it
man. You
out,
know better
Rich.
than that, bro.
Listen,
Yeah,
It
dog.
was a
man.
low ball offer.
Here's the fact of the matter, dog. With Top Rank and PBC doing Bud Crawford's tenure as a welterweight, number one, he made the mistake of, I hate we have to revisit this shit, but he made the mistake of going back to him in 2018, and he wasn't a huge name at the time. So when you're not a huge name, bro, and you trying to do cross-promotional shit, you got networks that's involved, you got different promoters that's involved. Niggas gonna be hard for you to get fights because you're not a big name, and the people you want to fight not a big name. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Kell Brook over there in the UK, them niggas wasn't really just cracking like that where you about to make some big time cross
Oh,
promotional fucking cross platform fight. Look how long it took to make Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Them niggas was two biggest stars, way bigger than any than Bud and
yeah,
Earl
that
ever
shit was
been, bro.
crazy,
You
though.
know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
and it took them a long time. So at the end of the day, he didn't get blackballed. He made a bad business decision that made it easy for them to just focus on what they was doing, like Top Rank does with all its business models. He re-signed a Top Rank because he wanted the high fucking guarantee. It made it hard for him to
Correct.
get PBC fights, bro. That's all that happened, my
Yep.
nigga. When he finally
Bro,
left Top Rank, they went into negotiations and they got the fight done. It was him that pulled out in 2022, or we
yeah.
would have got the fight in 2022, bro. That's what the
Bro,
fuck happened. Like,
I,
stop
But Floyd
rewriting history. The nigga didn't get
but
blackballed. He just
Floyd
wanted
said
his
that
cake and
fight
he
ain't
wanted to eat it
happening.
too.
Knockout.
If
Hold
anybody
on.
blackballed him, why he couldn't never get the Manny Pacquiao fight when they was both on the Top Rank? That's who we need to be mad at.
bro,
Right.
he was
Yep.
Well,
capping
yeah,
so
well,
much. I
man,
couldn't
Bob
even
that's what
watch
said
that
that
he
whole
we
said.
know what
said
Bob
top
said.
rank. He said
I
top
had
rank
to
first.
turn
He
that
said
shit off, bro. I can't stand Bud. He just caps too much, bro. He's up there
That nigga
capping
lying
with
his
Andre
ass
Ward. I'm
Just
like,
off,
he's
fuck
a
out
man.
of here.
hater.
We talking about Bud, and we got
Lying.
some Bud buddies
Done
in
with
the
that
damn
shit.
chat. Hey, that nigga
Man,
Bud
fuck
said
Bud.
that boy Bud
Cap.
said he said what did he say? He said, yeah, Boots and Virgil, when they had the opportunity to fight me, they wouldn't fight me. And then about 5 minutes later, that nigga said, I don't want to fight Boots or Virgil because they don't do nothing for my career.
Yeah,
I'm like,
like
nigga,
what, bro? He
Yeah.
was out
But
there
they don't.
capping, son. I'm like, wow.
But what would
These
they do
dudes
for
go
his
to
career
bat,
at this point?
say,
This was the
that's not the
same boost that
point.
he
There,
said.
the
Virgil
Yeah,
might
point
lay him
is,
out.
how
Virgil
do
will
Hey,
they
lay
have
him
an
out.
opportunity
KO.
to fight you if you don't want to
Virgil
fight them?
would dog walk him.
exactly.
Huh?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying,
He been
but
saying that shit. He done said that
Hey,
shit again
KO.
when he was on the Andre
Yo,
Ward podcast talking
Hey,
Because he
about
don't
KO.
want no
Bud
smoke
had,
for
I mean,
real.
Boost had the opportunity to fight him. Nigga, win.
Hey,
let me
Them,
KO.
ask
them
David.
young demons will
David,
come
what
and
up?
turn him out.
Hey, KO. You know
What up?
what
easy to
was,
say.
you know, the funniest shit about that interview to me
What was
was
that?
how Bud described his negotiation.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
said
9
he went
hours.
over there and a bunch of Saudi men took him in the back room and
Bro,
negotiated with him for
oh,
9 hours.
you gonna make the
Hey,
poor
he was
man
a
leave.
hostage. That
Oh,
man was a victim. You're a
Hey
For
victim.
man, Bud's
nine
different.
Oh
hours
man.
in
Listen,
order to get the turkey and hold his hand.
listen, Bud different. Bud is different,
That
bro.
shit was wild, son. I
He's
can't believe
not. So
that
you
shit.
y'all don't believe that? So y'all think he just
la
capping
They
about
walked that
fell,
that?
nigga down a long hallway and just brought him in the room with him.
la fell,
But
la
Bud is
fell.
9 hours,
different.
yo.
Listen, Bud is
Come on,
different.
bro.
He's
That nigga
not.
was in there with Diddy in
Bro,
disguise.
bro.
Because Bud could be in an interrogation room for 5 days and you
Oh
ain't getting
man.
nothing out of him.
Bro,
He
Yo,
could
Pull
be
a
in an
baby on.
interrogation room with no water, nothing to eat for five
Oh
hours,
man.
for 5 days and you ain't getting nothing out
They
of Bud.
treat that nigga like a
He's
bag.
different.
it's,
I
oh
Oh
guarantee
man,
man,
that
that's
shit. He
crazy.
was like, damn, we
ain't
fucked up.
no telling. My
They,
boy got a price
they
for
Yo,
said,
everything.
they said, damn man, just give that damn boy what he want. We can't take
nah,
it
that
no
nigga
more.
said he didn't get what he
Yeah, right.
wanted. Said he didn't
They
get
said,
what he
oh
wanted. He said
give
they
him
man.
had to.
Hey,
120 million.
He
that's a
said they
good
had to. He
negotiation,
said they
though.
had to meet in the middle and shit, man.
That's a good negotiation.
Yeah,
Nobody's
They
but
kept
nobody
him,
had
they
In
to.
the
kept him from
middle.
talking to Turkey.
Yeah, he
They
was
I
wouldn't let
can't
him
working
talk
believe
right
to
y'all
there.
gonna
Turkey.
sit here and say he ain't do it though. Not
That's
now it's by
wild.
himself.
He was
That's how,
working.
but in all reality though, like that's how that shit should be, man. Like that neither side got what they
Yeah,
wanted. He didn't get
that's good
everything he wanted. They
business.
didn't get everything they wanted. He got the fight and he performed to to the great level. He did his goddamn
He
thing.
did,
But
bro.
the way he told that
Di-
story was fucking funny though.
But listen,
He was hitting a
Bud
lot of
said he
gloves
Nigga's
in
cheating.
a
that
hell of a
fight,
fighter,
bro.
not a good storyteller.
A lot of
Listen,
glove
Bud
hitting
said
in
he
that
was
fight.
cheating. Bud wasn't
He
trying to
said a
pay
bunch
nobody to
of men,
negotiate.
yo.
I
Oh
looked
my
at him like
god,
9 hours,
A lot of
bud.
catching
Man,
Hey,
he
gloves.
said
what
that.
hey, drink,
Hey,
drink cookie, hey, drink cookie y'all ass though. Drink cookie
What
y'all ass.
Drake said?
Drink say,
What Drake
Whoa,
drink
I
say
said?
ain't took
motherfucker
9 hours,
waiting.
bud.
Hold on. Drink say motherfucker waiting for a proposition for a $2 raise from their boss. Talk about what someone had to do for millions. Hey, hey, drink it these
This
niggas,
is
man. Y'all got
crazy.
drink fucked up out here.
Boy, I looked at that
Y'all got
nigga like for
drink
two
fucked up
dollars,
out
bud.
here. He say you boys waiting on a $2
oh
raise.
man.
You waiting on $2 raise. Talking about Bug getting me. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you though. That
Oh
shit is
man.
kind of funny, but nigga, I send you tell me I'm about to get 20 M's, 30 M's. All I gotta do is sit down in the room for 9 hours, nigga. What? Y'all got me fucked up.
Exactly. I
I
don't know
said,
Yeah,
why
put him in the
nobody
room.
believe that.
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
think
Bud
bro.
is
yeah,
not
a lot
capping,
of
definitely.
those
bro.
races.
Man, his
Bud
description of
wasn't
it's his
paying nobody to
description
be
of
in
it.
there.
Oh man.
He's
Oh.
He would
Where
have
on
fucking
had to
with
pay
Lomax?
my
somebody to.
boy.
Woo.
He said, "Why do it when I can do it myself?"
So fucking
You know,
crazy.
Man.
Rick
sometimes
say he
Bud
got
kick,
Rick say he got 50 M's, 50 of them things. Bow. Yeah, that's big
and,
time.
and you
Big
know,
time.
sometimes Bud
50.
kicks himself in the teeth by the
No
things he
evidence.
says, man.
Thought it was one
Sometimes
Nah, he
Bud
do.
fifty.
kicks
Vic, he
self-inflicted
telling the
Oh,
wounds.
Bud
truth.
got 50.
You want him to lie, Vic? He telling you the truth.
No,
That's
that
He
shit
didn't
is
tell him.
it.
wild,
Yep.
Hey,
bro.
like I said, he didn't tell the truth about Spence. If he was gonna tell that
Congrats
motherfucker,
to
what do you
legend.
mean, who did I fight? Nigga, I
Vic,
thought
I'm sorry, man. We apologize. He beat
That
Spence,
nigga
man. Let
said
it go, Vic.
Ricky
It's over.
Burns.
Vic is over, Vic.
He
Nah, it
said
ain't that
Ricky
he,
Sorry, bro.
it
I
ain't that
hate
he
when you
beat, it
Bud
ain't that he
Crawford
beat
fans
Spence,
do
man.
Let it
He
that.
go.
stole, he went in that bitch and he went in that bitch and he stole Spence' whole life, my nigga. He didn't just
Retired
beat
that
him.
man.
He stole everything from my nigga
Man,
Spence,
retired.
man. He stole the goddamn fight out from under him with Canelo. Nigga stole everything from Spence, man. Took
I
my
Hell
boy
bet
yeah,
I
out,
man.
bet
man.
Look,
I
now they
bet
calling
Spence
for him to
fans won't
fight
do that.
David.
I bet Spence won't do that dumbass shit
Turkey
again.
unfollows.
Yeah, man. Did my boy dirty, man. He said, "Oh, y'all trying to." He wasn't even thinking about fighting Canelo. He was like, "Well, shit, if Earl gonna do it, nigga, shit, hey, man, I might
That
as
Hey,
was
well
nah,
Bill
go be
Haney.
like
KO,
Earl."
it's
That was
all
Bill
Bill Haney
Haney.
fault, bro.
That was Bill
All
Haney.
Bill Haney
Nah, he
fault.
switched. See, niggas don't be catching shit.
No.
He switched. He switched to the Bill Haney story, but what he first said was they was talking about Earl doing it. And if they was talking about
Mm-hmm.
Earl doing it, that's what made him feel like he could do it too. If Earl could do it, like that's what he said at first. But the nigga realized how that shit
Yep.
sounded, and so now Bill
That's
Haney just
why that's why
Yep.
Canelo
y'all
was
got
a
to do
cherry
your
pick.
research.
Bill Haney had a dream.
He said he was strategic. They been plotting for months on that
Hey, them
shit.
Haneys always having dreams, boy. The son had a
Yeah,
dream Ryan was gonna be positive, boy.
Man, tell that nigga I need
he
some
drink though.
lottery numbers. Fuck that. I
Drink,
tell that
drink though.
motherfucker Bill Haney I need
Drink know that
Powerball.
shit. Drink say niggas was like EJ got options. Heard that shit a million times. Funny how things play out. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Bud when it took his whole life, my nigga. That's wild, bro.
Uh-huh.
He stole my nigga
But y'all
life,
gotta
bro.
listen. Y'all need y'all Earl fans. Y'all need counseling or something, man.
Nah,
I
we
know
don't
a
need a
good
Nah,
counselor
We
for
straight
y'all.
over
Y'all
here.
sure?
I
Cause y'all
I
still
need
talking
Earl to
like
get
that.
up out of Jamaica. That's what I need and get back in the
Yeah, we
ring,
need
bro.
that, and we just need Earl back in the ring if he up
Facts.
to it. Like
And I'm rooting for
that's
Earl. I
all,
hope he
bro.
win, man.
He's about
Bud,
to.
True
I
Bud,
that.
think
Bud
he's
just
about
a
to get a
better,
fight.
Bud a better fighter than him, dog. He proved that shit. He the man for that. You know what I mean? You got to give him his grams. That don't mean you got to like it. It's gonna taste like vinegar going down, but fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I hear
Mm-hmm.
y'all.
Now
I
fight
hear y'all.
Janabek,
Still
bud.
man down, nigga.
Well,
Now
he
we need
going.
to get this. Now we need Bud Crawford versus David Benavidez at 175.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm just
Knockout.
playing.
I know
I'm
Nah,
just
y'all
playing.
you
I'm
wish
just
that
playing.
could.
Bird
See,
said
Y'all
see,
wish
when that
that could
name get brought
happen.
up,
I'm just
niggas
playing.
act like they
Bud
they
need
they talking about something. Nah,
Bud
we
need to
good.
fight. Bud need to try to get in on that 160 shit.
He
He
ain't
need to try to
fighting
That's
get
no
how
in
you
on
know.
that
Bud
shit.
That's
really
how you
fight
know
though.
they was
I
strategic with
think Bud
picking
gonna try
Canelo.
to fight Lara
They knew Canelo
he
was
and
a slow,
Spence should
slow
but
Laura
flat
fight
about
footed
to
Lara at
fight.
Pig,
man.
that's
Laura
160.
fighting
but Pig,
Janabek
he
on that
was
Position
road
honest.
card.
himself.
But
Laura
Pig, he
fighting
was honest
Janabek on the
about
road
that.
card though.
That nigga
If I
was
was
You
Huh?
need
he
to
Spence, I
defend
Janabek
come
that
back
damn
and get
belt
Lara.
for once. You
Canelo
need to
was a flat
defend
footed
that damn
Mexican.
belt for once.
We
That's what you
agreed.
Defend it
need to
against
do.
who?
But we all
Defend that
agreed about that.
motherfucking belt.
Nobody said that he
Man,
could beat anybody else at
168 is a
168.
large division. You need to fight somebody and defend
Nah,
that
that
belt
ain't
for
gonna happen.
once.
That's not happening. He's
They
going to
ain't gonna do that.
160.
You know they ain't
He
doing
gonna
that.
Now
get those four
that's
belts.
that bullshit. You don't
He gonna
Everybody
get
defend the
else
that
too
belt.
four
big.
belts.
He definitely not
What
doing
happened
that.
when he
Only
He
get
one
not
that
getting
four
smaller than
four.
divisionals
Canelo at
He'll
168.
get
undisputed four
beat.
times?
He'll
Everybody
get
else too
beat.
big
He's
for Bud.
38 years old. Fuck out
You
of here.
st-
He'll get beat.
no, you're not.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
he
You
gonna
gonna
pick.
will.
He
go
gonna.
ahead.
I think Bud gonna retire undefeated. He gonna be very smart about who he fighting on.
Yes, bro. Of
So
course.
y'all
He's
don't
Mm-hmm.
think he
38.
getting
He
those?
should. He
He
So
should.
he
doing the
not gonna
same thing
go undisputed
y'all
at
He's
think
he's
160?
Canelo
gonna
do.
People
roll.
don't really know shit about boxing. That's why they
Undisputed
think
at
this dude's
160.
a
That shit. That would
superhero.
not be him picking and choosing. That would be some great shit, Terry.
Thank
Cause
you,
Yeah.
it's
thank
a,
you.
it's a
That's
good
what
Show
he's
me,
doing
like
Canelo.
next.
like
But they
Show
still
me.
knockout. They
Janabek.
still not gonna give him. They still
I
not
think
gonna give him
Carlo.
credit.
I
Knockout.
think in
Yes,
order.
I
They're gonna
will.
make excuses.
I think in order of difficulty.
I give
I
him credit
think
for Canelo.
Carlos Adames, and then Laura, and then Janabek is the toughest. But
But
Janabek
you
and
Well,
saw him
Laura,
beat up Adonis in the ring already, like
the
sparring,
thing
right?
Janabek's
that
tough,
Bud has
bro.
in his favor down at that weight class is Janabek and Laura. They about to fight on the Roach and Pitbull card, so they gonna cancel each other out. So he won't have to fight both of them. So he can get Carlos Adames, who, as you were just saying, he already handled him in sparring pretty easily. Now he was
Mm-hmm.
younger, but we'll see how how he looks against him at 38.
Just like
and
Shakur.
then Janabek.
No, nobody don't got
Spawn them
no,
up.
bro.
Spawn them
Bud got the
motherfuckers
most
before he fight
You
him.
see how you see he's
Just like
already
Shakur.
discrediting it.
Bud had the most easiest
Spawn
undisputed
somebody
route he
before he
had to
fight
beat.
him.
Oh, here we go, Paid.
That's
Oh
some
boy.
bullshit, man.
That
Here we
nigga had the
go.
most easiest undisputed run we gotta see.
The hate.
Which
kid.
one? Hold on, what was the
Paid
easy
for 3
run?
belts, right?
What was the
Janet
easy run for
Becklara, 3
Bud?
belts.
Come on, bro.
Every last
He's
one
coming
of
to
them
get the
He
things.
beat
winner.
up a flat-footed Mexican.
Yep.
Canelo great,
K,
bro.
that's wrong.
Hey,
Canelo
he beat
K,
up a
good,
that's
man.
hate.
Don't do Canelo like that.
K, that's hate.
Don't do Canelo like that. I swear to God, if this shit was reversed and I be able to talk this type of shit about Earl, y'all niggas wouldn't be able to shut me up.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give Bud his due, because nigga, when it's my time,
Man,
Thanks
boy,
for having me,
I'm
Oh
gonna
James.
go
man.
off.
K
Thanks for
said,
having me,
Flat-footed
homie.
Mexicans.
Peace.
see,
Y'all
K
let
be
me
showing
hear
that hate.
Riley, man. Riley just got up here, and salute to all y'all, bro. I gotta get ready to end the show, so I'm gonna have y'all,
All right, man.
hop off. Riley, what did you want to say real quick, bro? I got 1 minute.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Shout out to the panel, man. Shout out to
Salute,
your
fam.
channel. Love what you got going on. But nah, I just wanted to come on here real quick and say my piece about the Tank and Jake Paul fight, because I wanted to mention why I like the fight for a reason that I ain't heard mentioned yet. And
I'm listening.
so first of all, the thing that I noticed about this fight, because I was feeling like everybody else feel like, oh man, this a BS fight. Why he fighting, Jake Paul? But one thing that we do know about the fight, right? We don't got a whole lot of information, but one thing that we do know about the fight, we could definitively say, Tank is not coming in the ring at 135 or 145 for that matter. If you ask me, not even 145. Like, Tank's gonna come in heavier than normal. He's not coming in
What
133 like he did
makes
against
you say that?
because it's a 195-pound weight limit. Why would
Nah,
he come
he's
in at
not gonna add,
135?
because I don't think he's gonna come in at 135. But I think he's gonna just train and come in at his natural weight. I don't think he's gonna bulk up and add a bunch of muscle and all that. Like he ain't even do all that. He gonna train. He gonna make sure he in 10-round shape, 12-round shape, whatever it is, and then he just gonna come fight. And I think that's gonna be somewhere between 145, 150.
Right, exactly. So he's doing what I think a lot of people, including his haters, want to see him do, and that's go up in weight. That's what we know.
Mhm.
Like, he's going up in weight in this next fight, right? That's what I want to see him do. That, like, all this time, people want to see him fight his contemporaries who have gone up in weight already. Tiafimo, Ryan, Devin, everybody went up in weight except Tank. And I don't necessarily feel like at 30 years old, he's still like comfortable at 135. Like, he might be able to make the weight, but I think he might feel a little weak. Cause like when he was at the weigh-in for Frank Martin, dude, he looked like a little kid. Like, he looked like
I
a
got you.
teenager.
I got
You
you.
know what I mean? So
Let me
I feel
let me
like
do this,
Tank is going
Riley.
up in
If
weight.
you wanna come up when I go live on Wednesday, because it's 10:30 and I gotta run. If you want to come up when I go live at 7:30 on Wednesday, or whatever time you can come Wednesday when I'm live, I'll let you come up and just finish saying what you were saying, bro. Because I don't want to be rude
Okay.
and cut you off, but I do gotta go, bro.
All right, bet. I'm off.
All right.
I'm off on Wednesday, so I'll check
Yeah,
you out
just
for
pull up
sure.
and then just pull up and let me know you're here, and I'll drop the link for you, bro.
All right, bet.
All right, salute. Hey, salute to everybody. Salute to Miss KO. Salute to everybody that pulled up on us, dropping them super chats, showing your support. Salute to the whole chat. I appreciate y'all. I know it was Monday Night Football, but I appreciate y'all showing up. Please be sure to show up Wednesday night at 7:30. We're going to have another great show. Y'all take it easy. Shout out to Miss KO again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We out of here. Peace, y'all.